Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to Fantastic Finds. Hopefully, everybody's having a great second week of 2024 already.
How is that?
Amy, I don't even know. I know we're going to be sitting here. It's going to feel like a week, and I know we're going to be sitting here. It's going to be Christmas in July. Then it's going to feel like 2 weeks, and it's going to be Thanksgiving again, and then we'll be celebrating it. Yeah, Amy, I don't know. I remember being in high school, and everybody said, "Oh, when you get older, time's going to go fast." I was like, yeah, right. They don't know what they're talking about. Well, I think they do kind of know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's going way too fast. But speaking of fast, we're going to get into the sale tonight. We're going to get it moving. Me and Amy both have some really, really good curated vintage in store for you. If you aren't familiar with these two folks on your screen, my co-host and the other half of Fantastic Finds is the one, the only Amie of Enamor Amie. Please follow her. I need a little ching every time we say that. Like follow Amie, ching.
Like when you get a sale on eBay?
Yeah, well, like the register.
The ching noise ching. Would be good, though. That
would be good. That would be good. And gang, if you're not familiar with who I am, thank you for making it to my channel. I'm Jason of Mother Tucker's Antiques. So please give us both a follow. We greatly appreciate it. And also give us follows over on the Instagram. So all those links are down below. Our official mod and bid ender for this evening is the one, the only Karen G. As always, Karen G, thank you so much. We live up to the name of our show, Fantastic Finds, because after we're done showing you our fantastic finds, we do the community share. And I'm trying to make an effort to always tell who we're going to show at the very beginning so you can stick around or pop out and come back. But tonight we have Metal Girl. So we're going to show Metal Girl's fantastic finds. And our friend Brian from New England. We have a photo from him. And I'm going to quickly show you one of my fantastic finds this week. So with all that said, guys, we're going to quickly say hello to everybody. Then Amy's going to explain to us how the sale's going to work. Then we're going to get into it. So let me scroll up here to the top. Thank you all for coming and spending the middle of the week with us. Hopefully we can set the tone for you. The weekend's not too far away. I'm sure some folks went back.
Did you guys get some snow yesterday?
We were right on the line. We were fortunate. Everything we got was
all slushy at this point.
Yeah, everything we got was wet, but I will tell you that when I say wet, just rain or wet snow, it was like a hurricane came up through here. Like there was some winds, there's erosion down the shore. Jersey has a bunch of shore erosion. Like
wow.
That in of itself was worse than getting like a huge plowable snow. So thoughts and prayers to anyone and everybody who's experiencing any inclement weather. It's never fun. So our first person in the chat is the lovely Terry. How are you, Terry? So good to see you. We have Shannon in here. Good to see you, Shannon. Our friend William is here. Hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Speaking of one of our fantastic finds for the evening, we have Brian here, all the way from New England. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Here's our official mod and bid ender for the evening, the lovely Karen G. How are you, Karen G? Hopefully you're doing good up there in Canada. See who else is here. Oh, I'm a snapping. You know what that means. I'm a crazy man. For my man, Gavin of Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings, please give him a follow. He has a really fun YouTube channel here, and he's somewhere in the 800s. Let's get him to 1,000, guys. If you're not subscribed to him, please do. His channel has lots of great content. He plays music. It's on vinyl. It's on his turntable. He also spotlights vintage that he purchases from the rest of the community. So him and Karen are such pillar and cornerstone here in this community. Please give him a follow. And I mean it. Cancel your Sirius XM. Cancel your Pandora. Get over there and follow Gavin. Trust me, you will thank me. So there's our friend Karen Kennedy. Meow, meow. Hopefully the fur babies are doing good. Karen, good to see you here tonight. See who else is here with us. Elaine is with us. How are you, Elaine? We got the good old collector at heart. How are you? It's good to see you. We have Kim here with us, Desert Gal. Hopefully you're doing well. And I know her husband's name is Bob or Bill. Do you remember, Amy?
Bob.
Bob. Well, hello, Bob. Because I know.
All you have to do to remember that is think of Misty.
Okay. All right.
She says, hello, Kim and Bob.
And Bob. No, you're right. And
that's an easy way to remember it.
I can hear her voice too. And Bob, I know you lurk sometimes, so hopefully you're doing well. There's our friend Heather over at Antiques Agenda. Please give our friend Heather a follow. She has a really fun live sale every single Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So please give her a follow. She also has a talk show every single Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So head on over, give our friend Heather at Antique Agenda a follow. We greatly appreciate that. Spanning the globe, Amy, how are you? We got Heidi all the way from Belgium. I skipped over our backup mod and bid ender, the very lovely Holly Parker. Good to see you, Holly. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, I'm going to gain 10 pounds, but I don't care because I'm saying hello to Powdered Donut. How are you, Powdered Donut? Hopefully you are doing well tonight. Keep on scrolling down here. I got my chat all upside down. Hello, Mom. How are you? So good to see you. We have Circle 7 Farms here with us. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you back here again tonight. We got Sandy here with us. Hi, Sandy. Howdy. How are you? Good to see you. Keep on scrolling down here, guys. Just bear with me.
I do see some new names in the chat tonight, so welcome, you guys.
Okay, guys, that's exciting. Hello, Metal Girl, and stick around. You are going to be, like I said a few moments ago, one of our fantastic finds tonight. So hello, Metal Girl. So good to see you. And I have it on good word, that Metal Girl might be selling over on one of the other platforms like a Poshmark or something. So when she does, make sure you get me that link, Metal Girl, so maybe we can help get some people over to you. She's going to be selling some jewelry, Amy. So,
okay.
All right. So we'll keep watching you, Metal Girl.
Because she never leaves early, Jason.
Okay, Metal Girl. Well, make sure you keep us in the loop so we can help you get some people over to, I think it was Poshmark or Macari. One of those two she's going to start doing some on. So we'd love to send some folks over to help you, Metal Girl. So keep us in that loop. Hello, Weirna. How are you? We're definitely spanning the globe now. Good. All around that globe. Hello, Glowy Girl. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. It's always good to see you. Keep on scrolling down here. I see a couple duplicate names. Hello, Chris, all the way from Colorado. She is my broom closet. Hopefully you're doing well. I often think of you. Chris, maybe sometime send me an email. Keep me up to date on how you're doing. Okay, Chris? There's Mama Pam. How are you, Mama Pam? So good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well. I hope you said she's feeling good, right? She's feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. There's our friend Lisa Green in the chat. Hello. How are you? Keep on scrolling down here. Now my chat really jumped. So we got Linda. How are you, Linda? So good to see you.
One. Welcome, Linda. Thank you for being here.
Welcome. I have to get some kind of a ticker take or something every time we get that. I work on that, Amy, so that we can celebrate the first time everybody comes and hangs out with us. So this is exciting. So fun.
What about a happy birthday, Bill?
Oh, well, we can do that if you just bear with me right here. Just let me scroll right up here and let me get right down here. You know, it is almost Bill's birthday. I got to find that real quick. Here we go.
I was going to say, we've been playing this for quite a long time.
We have. Thank you, Linda, for joining us. And you'll understand very soon, Linda, why you get that, because we're kind of low budget over here, Linda. That's about them. Some of the other channels like Fatbirds has 20 different cool things. We got happy birthday bills.
Maybe I can figure out how to make a moving graphic and I can send it to you.
We would love it, Amy. We love it. Hello, Tracy. How are you? So good to see you. I missed Peppermint Patty. Sorry, Peppermint Patty. I missed Melissa as well. I'm so sorry, Melissa. Hopefully you're doing well. We got Tina in the chat, the other half of Mother Tucker's. Now I can get back on track, get back on down here. There's our friend Jennifer over at Junebug Vintage. Give her a follow, gang. She does Whatnot sales, and follow her. It's the same exact name on Whatnot and over on Instagram. So please give our friend Jennifer a follow. We greatly appreciate it. We're a community here that we want to make sure everybody excels and does really good. Representing Pittsburgh, the western side of my state, the one, the only Mike. So good to see you, Mike. Hopefully you're doing well, sir. And I think he got a little more of the icy snow than I did on this side of Pennsylvania. So hello, Mr. Mike from the Steel City. There she is. Pat Robinson. How are you, Pat? Always puts a smile on my face. So good to see you. We have Susan Williams here in the chat. Hello, Susan Williams. So good to see you. There is Stacy. Hi, how are you, Stacy? Good to see you. Jersey girl herself, a little Steel Whispers in the house. How are you, Dee? Good to see you here tonight. We got Brenda here with us. And I don't want to butcher this, so it is
Daffodil Fields. Fine.
Yes. And you are new to us, Daffodil fields. So hello, 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 hello. Please make sure you're following everybody, and please keep chatting with us and hanging out with us. It's so good to see all of you guys. We got Colleen here with us. How are you, Colleen? I see Diana. How are you? So good to see you. See who up? There's Robin. How are you, Robin? Welcome in here tonight. Again, guys, I'm just going to move a little bit faster tonight than normal so we can hop right into it. We don't want to keep you guys too long. Hello, John. How are you, sir? Always good to see you, John. You put a smile on my face. Good to see you, sir. Hopefully you're doing well. There's Martina. How are you, Martina? We got another new name. We got Melissa. How are you, Melissa Frederick? Good to see you guys. I'm happy you guys made it here. Hopefully you enjoy yourself and you come back many, many times. Hello, don't you know? Now you know I'm thinking Wisconsin and cheese curds. So hopefully you're doing well. How are you? See who else is in here.
We're supposed to get some more snow tonight and a real bad storm this weekend too.
Who is, you or somebody?
Pretty much everybody around the Great Lakes is supposed to get hit with some more.
I guess it's that weather pattern, isn't it, Amy? It's that typical repeating.
It's January.
Yeah. Hello, Tammy. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see who else is down in here. Keep on scrolling. I see a couple repeats. Hello, Buttermilk and Cream. It's so good to see you. Hopefully you're having a great Wednesday. Again, guys, this is our happy spot. We hope you guys are here to have some fun, maybe score some great vintage. And we're back down here at the bottom with Sally. We'll say hello to Sally one more time. Whoop, and then hello again to Linda. So again, welcome in tonight. We're here for Fantastic Finds. Me and Amy got a fun vintage live sale lined up for you. If you're not subscribed to her, the subscriptions are kind of getting harder to get. So please, gang, make sure you're following Enamor Amy. If you watch one of her videos, please, we all ask if you want to help us. That's one of the questions we get the most. It's like, how can we help? How can we help? Please let some of those ads run, whether it's our channels or other channels. The AdSense are down in the first quarter, but it helps us grow our small business. It helps support us. So even if you guys have some extra time at home, put one of the channels up there and just let them play through. So please make sure you're followed to my friend Amie at Enamor Amy, and please give me a follow here at Mother Tucker. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Amy. She's going to explain it to us how the sale is going to work, and then we'll get right into it. So take it away there, Miss Amy.
All right. Welcome, you guys. So happy you guys are here back with us on a Wednesday for another installment. I don't know why I said that, of Fantastic Finds. Thank you guys for being here. So Jason and I have 15 rounds each to bring you guys tonight. I can say for both of us, we have kind of a mixture of stuff tonight. And so if you are interested in bidding on anything tonight, first and foremost, you want to check in your chat settings, make sure that you're in live chat, all messages, and not top chat. If you're in top chat, it's going to filter out some of the comments for you. You might not see something, you might miss a bid. So always make sure that you're in live chat, all messages. And then we do always experience a lag here on YouTube. So to combat that, our fancy new tool, well, I guess it's not new, but we just kind of discovered it at the tail end of last year. I guess it's been around a while. If you're watching on a tablet or a mobile device, those are going to be the faster options for you versus a computer. But you can find the setting on any kind of device that you're watching on. You either want to tap on the screen on a mobile device or a tablet. You can find the little gear wheel icon. It looks the same if you're watching on the computer as well. I think it's down here somewhere at the bottom of the screen. Tap on that, click on playback speed, and hit 2x. If you're lagging at all, it's going to catch you up. We're going to talk like chipmunks for a little bit until you're caught up in the lag. And then you're going to be at the most current point that you can be in the live. You don't even have to exit out to leave. And you can do that. Actually, I recommend doing that periodically throughout the sale, especially if it's something that you're interested in bidding on. Always, just go back in there and hit that 2x just to make sure that you're caught up. All right. So we do the auction style items tonight. So we'll show you the item. We'll give you the starting price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on the item, all you have to do is type in your bids and whole dollar amounts down into the chat, and we will show it to you. We'll describe it. Keep in mind that any vintage or antique items that we're showing tonight are just that in nature, that they have had a life. We do our best to try and describe any kind of damage or issues to the item while we're live to you. So keep that in mind while you're bidding. We'll give you measurements, all that good stuff. Jason will pin bids as they come in up on the screen as well. And we will do a countdown, the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette will be the winner. We also do something here on Mother Tuckers called Just In Case. If you're not familiar with that, Jason's going to pop up on the screen. So what Just In Case means is as long as you're an active bidder, so an active bidder means you've put in at least one straight bid on the current item that we're showing. And then during the countdown, you can kind of put in the max amount that you're willing to pay with the letters JIC next to it into the chat. That is the Just In Case bid. And if you're the highest Just In Case before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind, if there are multiple Just In Cases put into the chat during the countdown, those will turn into regular bids. Okay. So if you are a winner of anything tonight, especially if you're a new buyer to us, or it's been a while since you purchased from us, we have our emails up here right now on the screen. You're welcome to take a screenshot if you need to reference that later. Jason's also put it into the chat. It's also down in the description of the video if you need to come back and find it. Very, very important. If you guys win an item, we do need some information emailed to us. We need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Send us an email with all of the same information here on the screen. Let us know that you don't have PayPal that you'd like to check out as a guest. That way, when we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link and you can click on that and check out with Venmo or any kind of debit or credit card. No PayPal account required for that. Okay. As far as shipping and invoicing goes, I ship from Michigan. I only ship to the US and Canada at this present time. We both utilize Pirate Ship to get you guys the discounted rates. I just got an email that I think toward the end of January that some of the rates are going to be going down. So that's exciting news. So we are able to utilize Pirate Ship to get you guys much cheaper rates than retail pricing. So if we would go to the post office and buy it there, it's much, much cheaper. So we both utilize that. I'm very happy. I love Pirate Ship. I certainly love that. I will be doing my invoicing tomorrow. So you'll definitely see something from me tomorrow, hopefully in the earlier part of the day. And if you guys had anything that you purchased from me on Monday and you purchased tonight, I can combine ship for you guys.
All right. And I'm Jason from Mother Tuckers. I ship from Pennsylvania. Same as Amie, PayPal, Pirate Ship, United States and Canada. I do offer free pickup. That is something that is different for me. I own a brick and mortar here in central Pennsylvania called Mother Tuckers Antiques. So if you guys want to come pick that up, if you're in the area, please communicate through the email. Don't worry about doing it here in the chat. Just communicate through email, and then we will just invoice you for the item. Once the invoice is paid, then we'll communicate when and how you want us to get it up to the shop for you. If you bought from me on Monday's sale, you have an open box. So if you purchase tonight and it can be combined safely, I will combine it. I do have an Instagram sale on Friday. So if you buy tonight, it'll be open then because I do all my packaging and invoicing on Saturday. So I package it, then I weigh it, and the weight is what you're charged. So then Tina normally does all the invoices in the evening on Saturday. So you receive something from us a little later on Saturday. I want to also make sure I remember this year to thank Amie. She makes our wallpaper for us. So the wallpaper was created by the lovely Enamor Amie, along with the thumbnail. And as always, Tina, who is my tech and my other half, she loads all the pictures for us because, like I always say, you would probably get photocopies if it was up to me and I had to do it. So thank you, ladies, so much. Couldn't do it without you. So we got a few more friends that popped in. Let's say hello to them really quick, and then we'll jump into it. So we got Brad here with us tonight. How are you, Brad? We got Peppermint Patty. How are you, Peppermint Patty? Debbie Gutierrez. Oh, I got it this year. Cha-ching. How are you? Good to see you. And there's our friend Sandy. Please give Sandy a follow. She does have a YouTube channel. She sells with Helen, the New England Thrifter, on Sundays. So give those ladies a follow. And I think, I saw Cindy hop in, and I think that's everybody. And as I turn it over, there's Liz. Good to see you, Liz. And I just want to say hello to Julie. How are you, Julie? Again, hello, Monica. Guys, if I ever miss you, it is never intentional. It's purely by accident, and I promise we'll get you 2 times the next time. So, wait, I saw one. There's Teresa. trying to catch you all, guys, as good as I can. I see Nicole. How are you, Nicole? Good to see you. And I see Lisa Hughes in the chat, back down here to We're Now. And then we'll end with a little Gavin, little Grady Group of Vintage Recordings, and we'll get Amie over here. And Amie, what's your first item starting at?
16, Jason.
Got it.
Yes, I changed my order. So yeah, we're changing it up. I had to look again. All right. So we're going to start tonight with these guys. I think that they're stinking cute. These are salt and pepper shakers, little raccoons that are getting ready for Valentine's Day. I think Mr. Raccoon he's sealing up his envelope and ready to give it to her. She's so cute with her little flower up in her ears. So these guys are that kind of like chalk ceramic composite kind of material. They're very easily prone to chipping, but there's no damage on these guys. They're very, very nice condition. Both of them do have stoppers on the bottom. These guys are made by Enesco. A little bit harder to find. There are some other animals that they did kind of like a Valentine line. There's monkeys, foxes, raccoons, and bunnies that I have seen. Although it's been some years since I've ran across a pair, but darling cute. I'm going to turn them around to the back so you can see their shaker holes if that's something that's important to you. So we've got 2 and 3 there on the back. Measurement for these guys, they are 3.5 by 2.25. Okay, perfect for your Valentine display. You totally could use those too if you really wanted to spruce up your Valentine dinner. You know, put a little kitsch on your Valentine dinner, right? All right, Nikki, I see you're 16. Thank you so much. You guys, we are going to move it along at a little hefty pace tonight because we do have 15 rounds each. We don't want to be here till midnight, and your guys' time is valuable, and we want to get to your fantastic finds as well. All right. So Jen, I saw you jump in at 18. Thank you so much. Looking for 19 or more. I am going to count them down. Not sure how bad the lag quite is tonight, so we'll start with 15-second countdowns. Hopefully we won't have to adjust to 20. All right. Nikki's back in at 18 as well, so we're looking for 19 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. You don't have to worry about any paint loss on these guys. They are fully glazed.
They're so good.
Which is nice.
These are cute. They're 10 and a 10 at the cuteness scale.
I know. They're just, yeah, I agree. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Nikki had a just in case of 50. Jen had an 18. So Nikki's going to take them with her just in case for 19. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. My first round tonight is going to start at $18, and you're going to get the whole set. I'm not going to break it up. So these are in very good condition. When I actually unwrapped these, I don't know if you guys saw one of our latest videos, but we did buy a few salt and pepper shakers. So this was part of that haul. And we actually, when I unwrapped these out of their original newspaper, I'll show you the one cow. He's got a very flexible neck, but I'll show you their faces a little closer.
It looks uncomfortable.
It does. I mean, he's really got to see a chiropractor. I'm telling you, he's going to have neck issues. But when I unwrapped these, Amie, I unwrapped them out of newspaper from the late 60s. So I don't think that they were ever used that much. Thank you, Lisa. If they were used a few times and then they were wrapped back up. So
I've never seen these.
These are great. And I can tell you the company because you're going to get the creamer. I'll show you the creamer in a minute. These are made by Atlas Ceramics. So they're Atlas, and they're in very good condition. Yes, Heather, cow yoga. I think so. Maybe because that's definitely a little extra that he or she can do that. So these are older because they do have the original corks in them, and they do have their Japan labels. No chips, no breaks, no crazing. They're these cool, kitschy little moo cows. So there's that one. Oh, and by the way, the shakers measure just about 3.5 by 2.5. Now, this guy here, now when they're sitting on your table, truth be told, it doesn't look that awkward. So from that angle, it looks awkward. But when these guys are sitting on your table, the neck turn kind of makes sense, kind of makes sense. But sitting the way I showed them doesn't. So the cork and the tag are there on that shaker. And like I said, I think these are like new old stock. And you're going to get the original mother cow, larger cow, the cow creamer. So there's no chips, there's no cracks. Again, if you see any glare, that's just the ring light. No crazing. I don't think it's ever been used. And it does have its original Atlas
That's
foil.
a sticker you don't see very often.
No. And that's a neat sticker. The Atlas, with the globe like that, it's just a really neat sticker. And it's a pretty hardy ceramic. Again, no chips, no cracks. The creamer measures about 6 inches wide by 4 inches tall. So
Tina says they're stretching to get the good grass on the other side of the fence.
Could be. Hey, coming from the land of farms everywhere, those cows, to get that good grass on the outside, they will do that with their neck. So look at that face. And usually these are prone to getting chips on the mouth, chips on the horns. There are none. There's no damage to the tail, in really, really good condition. So there again is your creamer. Just spin it around one more time. Thank you all for the bids. I see Nicole in at 23, so we're looking for 24. We'll sit the creamer down. I'll show you the shakers one more time so you get the whole set of 3. So let's count them down. So we're looking for 24 or more, and we are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. So Amy, did you count from 15 or did you count from 20?
15. Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking for 26. We got Circle 7 Farms. So we'll count it down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We got it just in case of 35. Yep.
These are moveless.
Oh my God. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum.
I had to put a cow joke in there.
I love it. I love these. And you don't often find a full set with a creamer. You only find one or the other. So there's our bid end. Thank you guys. So Nicole had it just in case of 36, but Lisa had it just in case of 40. So Lisa, you're getting the Movulous, that's the best I can do, family at $37. So that was a stretch for me too. So all right, Amy girl.
All right, $20, Jason.
All right.
All right, this is a little vintage lot that you're going to be getting. So everything that I'm going to show you, you're going to get. All right, so first off, and this is not it, okay? So this awesome Valentine. I had never, if you guys have followed us for any amount of time, you guys know that I love greeting cards and Valentine's ephemera, anything like that. I have never seen a Valentine with applied hair. And as far as I can tell, I believe this is mohair, okay? Applied. Look at the little curls in there on the Valentine. So everything will comb out. All right, if you'll be my Valentine. So I'm, the play on words for the hair. And then you're also going to get the flower frog, okay, to display it with. And check out the little kitty down here with the yellow bow holding onto the mouse. Okay, it is used to Celesta from Philip on the back. Okay. And you're also going to get, you guys know I like to pair the vintage. All right. So you're going to get this little kitty figurine, meow, meow, to kind of, I thought that it looked so much like the cat on the Valentine. So I added the ribbon around the neck to kind of pull it all together. So you're going to get the whole shebang. So the kitty, there's no chips on the cat. It is just a little Japan figurine, just a little brown tiger kitty, and I've just added the ribbon on there. It's not glued on or anything, so if that needs to come off, then it can. But the Valentine, I believe, because of the mohair, I believe this is probably a late 40s, early 50s Valentine, if I had to guess. I actually couldn't find this one. I tried searching for it. I couldn't find one, and I actually couldn't find any other Valentines with applied hair like that. So I don't know. I really can't tell you much else about it. It is not made in Germany. It's made in US. It is marked really, really tiny font down in there. So the Valentine measures 7 inches by 4.5. And then the little kitty measures 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. All right. So you're going to get everything plus the metal flower frog. I'll show you the frog. I love to display ephemera on the metal flower frogs. So I'm including that so that you have an instant little display for Valentine's Day. All right.
Perfect pairing.
Perfect pairing. Yes. Thank you. Good one. All right. Melissa, I see you're 20. Thank you so much. We're looking for 21 or more. I'm going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Meow meow.
Meow meow. So cute. Love it. And it's an instant assemblage. Like you just sit this up, you're done. That's all you need to do.
All right, Lisa, I see you're 21. Thank you so much. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So Lisa Hughes, this is coming to you for 21. Thank you so much. Lisa, I'm not sure you've bought from me before. Do make sure and send me your information. Thank you so much.
And Lisa, there's Amy's email. And Melissa, you did come in right after the bid end. So I feel like we're getting into a lag, Amy. So $15 for my next item. Hello, Laura Orton. I missed you earlier. And hello, Miss Patty Rose. It's good to see the both of you. So it's that time of the year where anything blue, icy, pink with a heart, red, I'm going to bring it. So I have this Bluebird of Happiness. This is a 1988 Ron Ray. Very good condition. I haven't had one of these ones on the heart for a hot minute. So $15 if anybody's interested. There are no chips. There are no cracks. The etching on this is very, very deep, very good. So you can definitely see that it says Ron Ray, 1988 on there. And again, this is going to look good if you are looking for some blue decor to mix with your red decor for Valentine's Day. Of course, they're little lovebirds, so maybe you want to gift these to a lovebird. Maybe you want to buy them for yourself. They're just cute. If you have a collection of these, this would be a fun one to add. It measures about 6 inches wide, so it measures 6 inches across. Thank you so much. I see you, Circle 7 Farms. 6 inches across. It measures roughly about 3 inches long. And then when it sits on your table or wherever you want to put it, it's about 3 inches tall. So these you don't have to worry about because the beaks are touching. The beak that's here, there's no chips to it. And the way they make this is they make the two bluebirds. So this is a weighty piece. They make the two bluebirds, and then you can tell that they then apply it to this heart shape. So it is a heart shape. Let me turn it around this way. Hold it that way. So if you guys aren't familiar, these are the bluebirds of happiness, but these are your little bluebirds of love and happiness. And then you can sort of see right there the little blobs that they attached, your traditional bases on these birds, and then put them into the heart. So thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you, Collector at Heart. Thank you so much. And again, no issues, no damage. These bluebirds are really, really pretty, and you can see that gorgeous, gorgeous blue on there. So 6 inches across from tail to tail. They make me nervous holding them like that, but I'm just trying to let you guys see just how good they are. And I love that one's a little bit bigger and one's a little bit shorter. It just looks like a cute little lovebird couple. So if you were an active bidder, you can use just in case. We'll keep it moving. Let's go ahead and count this down. They are, oh, I do too, Steele. So let's count it down. Amy, I'm going to bump it up to 20, okay?
Okay.
So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hello, Patsy. Good to see you. I see you're 23. And again, they are etched 1988 Ron Ray. 1988 Ron Ray. I know folks like to collect different years. So maybe you have one of these that's a 1990. Maybe you want one that's, and from the 80s. I see all your just in cases there right before the bid end. So Patsy had a 23. Circle 7 Farms had a just in case of 37. But Lisa had a just in case of 40. So $38. Lisa, it's coming to you. Congratulations. It's going to look good with your blue glass.
Kim,
All
the
right.
only other color in those that I have seen is the red. I've seen the double red on the heart, but I haven't seen any other colors in the double.
They do
I
a
don't know,
shamrock.
clear. I wonder if there's clear ones.
I saw a green shamrock one, but I think it just has a single bird on it. And that one's impressive. It's like instead of the heart, it's a shamrock.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 18, Jason.
All right.
All right. I love, if you guys were here with us on Monday, Bill had an awesome Valentine book. I love them myself. I only have 2 this season unless I come across some more. But this one I found over the summer last year. So I've been hanging on to it for that long.
Good.
So this is uncut, unused, and it's got awesome stuff in it. So it is vintage Disney. as you can see. Now, it does have these stickers. I didn't try and get them off of either one of them, but if you guys aren't familiar, I mean, that's a really old Target sticker. Target first came about in 1962. So I believe based on the illustrations in here of some of the things, I think it's late 60s, maybe very early 70s is what we're looking at. All right. So there's nothing that punches out from the front cover. Okay. But it does say 136 pieces. There's games in here. There's cards. There's all sorts of different things that are in here. It does not have a date, a printing date on it. So on the back, there is this cool Mickey Mouse's band, like little scene that you can punch out with Baloo and the pigs and Chip and Dale and everything. And then there's the little stage that you can put them in. So that's on the back cover. But let's get onto the inside. So this one, then there's a little punch out card game in here. Look at Bambi is in there. Good. So good. So that's a little card game that you can punch out. And then into the Valentines, here are some that you can punch out the pieces and then make into 3-dimensional cards. With Peter Pan's flying up there. All right. My favorite ones are coming up though. Here's a little book, a little storybook that you can fold up and put together. Pages in there. This is awesome.
Crafter's dream.
Kind of things.
It's a crafter's dream, Amy.
Here's some little envelopes that you can, cut out and fold together to put your cards in. And then my favorite in this book, right here. I did do a sneak peek on my Instagram of this page, but these are all space related Valentines. Look at that. I love Pluto down there in the back. So cool. And then we've got some other cards here in the middle, a very huge Mickey cutout, like a framed photo. And then more Valentines on this page. I love these.
So good, Amy.
And that the fact that it's unused just blows my mind. Here's some more envelopes that you can fold up. I do want to show you everything that's in here. So this page here has a bend on it, but I think that was in the manufacturing because it's not, I don't know. It just looks like it was warped and it has been that way forever. So there's just a little bend right in there, but those are some larger cards. Then there's some puzzles and things. Here's some more games that you can punch out and play. And then there's one more page of Valentine cards here in the back.
That's the space one, Amy, just takes my breath away. The fact that you have a whole uncut sheet of those. The space ones are awesome. All right, so you've seen everything that's in the book. I think it's awesome. So it measures 16 by 10.5. So that's the size. Lisa, I see you're 21. Thank you so much. I do have some Disney figurines tonight as well. All right, so Timmy's back in at 23. Thank you so much. Looking for 24 more. I'm going to count it down. Sorry I spent so much time going through that, but I wanted you to see the cool stuff that was in there. All right, we're going to count from 20 this time. Lisa's back in at 25, looking for 26 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. Hello, Tammy. Oh my gosh. And I love that they have Donald and Daisy, and then they have Mickey and Minnie. They got it all covered right there in the front.
It's good. All right. There is the bit end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So at the end, we did have just in case from Lisa at 30. Timmy came in there with a just in case of 33 right before Karen's bid end. Lisa, your 35 did come in after the bid end. So Timmy is going to take it for 31. Congratulations, neighbor. Thank you so much.
I was going to say that's easy shipping, isn't it?
I just got to take it down the street. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Ancestral Beginnings. Good to see you. And hello, Helen of the New England Thrifter. Gang, give both of those channels a follow. They're really good channels. So it's good to see you, ladies. $15 choice. I didn't know I had these sitting around until we moved stuff while we were on our winter break. And I have colors that I think are pretty good for the season. So that's a pretty bold choice. but they're going to start at $15 choice. They are all Fenton. They are all in the hobnail, but they are just different colors. So they are all a little bit different. 2 of them are ruffled. 1 of them is a flat top. So what's really cool about the milk glass hobnail one is it has its original sticker, and it's a sticker we don't see that often. It is the blue foil Fenton sticker. Okay. Pardon me. That's around the 1950s with that. They did like a purple and a blue. So this would be 1950s hobnail. So, and this one is the tallest one. None of these have chips. None of these have issues. None of them have any kind of hard water issues at all. But this one is your tallest one, coming in at around 3 3/4. So they're nice to, have a little rainbow of. They're nice to pop in with your other colors. And milk glass looks so good all year round, but especially this time of the year. And Melissa, you're lagging pretty bad, Melissa. So you might want to refresh. You're lagging a little bit there. So we're in with Lisa at 20. So there was the first one. This one is the clear opalescent. This one isn't, but it mimics the moonstone. So it kind of does look like a moonstone effect, but it is the white opalescent. And this one measures about 3.5 inches tall. And this one is your scalloped top. Third is your blue hobnail one. Now, they do make one like this, and the center is a little more smaller. So it's a narrow opening. That one would be a perfume. This one, I believe, is the smooth top vase. So that's a little too large of an opening for a traditional stopper. So I do feel like this one is just their smooth top vase. So I have sold this a couple times. So, but I don't think this is a perfume missing a stopper. So pardon me. I see Lisa in at 22, and this one measures 3.5 inches tall. So let me put them back on the board, show them to you again. You can take 1, 2, or 3. They're all different colors. Nydia. Am I saying that right, Amy? It's Nydia, right?
It's Nita.
Nita. I just want to make sure I write that down.
I feel like she's told us before.
She has. And Nita, I think it is Nita. I think you're right. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. So Nita is in at 25. And then this will be your first choice. So let me hold them up. Top bidder can pick 1, 2, or 3. And it'll be milk glass will be 1, clear opalescent will be 2, and the blue one will be 3. So Nydia is in at 25. We're looking for 26 or more. Let's count it down. We are doing just in case. If you're an active bidder, top bidder can pick whichever ones they want. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'll highlight all the bids really quick here. Thank you guys so much. So we had Circle 7 in at 30. We had Lisa's just in case at 35, but we had Nydia in at 36, and we had another just in case and another just in case. And it's an instant collection, or you can take 1, 2, or 3. So thank you, Karen, for the bid end. So our 2 last highest just in cases is Circle 7. Then we have Lisa. So Lisa, you get first choice at 41. Just let me know if you wanted number 1, if you wanted number 2, or if you wanted number 3. I have a feeling, I know, Lisa, I know that this one could be in play, but let me know, and it would be an instant collection. So 1, 2, or 3. And then Circle 7, you'll be on deck. So if you have in mind what you were interested in, you'll be offered at 40. So, okay, Lisa wants all 3. Congratulations, Lisa. Instant collection. All right there, Amy.
All right, $20, Jason.
Got it.
Okay, so I have, like I mentioned, I do have 2 vintage Disney figurines tonight. So we'll start with Tinkerbell up first. She is in pretty good condition, I will say. And I also have her original box. Okay, so she is UCGC. That's a tongue twister there. She does date to the 60s. All right. I love the paint on her. I have not come across her before as a figurine. I've never run across her. She does have lots of stamping there. Walt Disney Production copyright, made in Japan, down there on the bottom. Paint is really lovely on her. Really lovely condition. I like how you can see the brush strokes in the green on her. The only thing I wanted to note that I was just seeing, there's a little flea bite on the very end of the wing. I think it's showing okay on screen. I did just notice that, but it's really not noticeable from the front at all. I will not pack her in the box, FYI. I will include the box with her, but I don't like to pack in these, it's very thin cardboard. I wouldn't feel safe putting like, a donut in here rather than a figurine. All right. So she is a little bit larger of a figurine. She measures 4.5 by 5. 4.5 by 5 is the sizing there. So she fits really snugly in here, and that is another reason why I won't pack it. She'll be packed separately. All right, so Timmy's in at 24. I see Steele just jumped in with a 25. So we're looking for 26. Actually, Timmy just came in with a 27, so we're looking for 28 or more. I am going to count her down so we can keep it moving. Welcome to use those just in cases if you're an active bidder. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Yes, I'm amazed, Gavin, that those wings have not just been completely broken off. She's got the wingspan, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. She's amazing, Amie.
I like her. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Timmy had a just in case of 35, but Steel Whisper came in with a just in case of 38. So for 36, Steel, Tinkerbell's coming to you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. All right, guys. I don't think I've ever shown a board game before, so bear with me. I'll go through this as quickly as I can. It's in very good condition for its age. I couldn't find an exact age on it anywhere. There's one condition issue to the box, but all the parts are here. And in my research, this is the first generation of this board game. They have reproduced the board game throughout the years, but I believe that this is the first issue of it from the 1950s, probably the latter part of the 50s. It is marked Walt Disney Productions, which helps us date it, but it's in overall good condition, except here on the cover, we do have a little tear. Okay, that's the way I found it. But all of these pieces, the whole game, you could either use it and play it, or you could display it, because there is some really neat pieces here that you could take apart and use to display. So you will get the box. All corners are in very good condition. This is old tape. So somebody did tape this corner. Thank you, Mike. I see you in at 30. So the size of the box, I'll give you that. And then the board and everything you can figure, we can base it off of those sizes. So the box itself is 15 wide by 8 tall. So Timmy, I see you in at 33. So this is, like I said, if you're into Disney or Peter Pan, the things on this could be used to decorate with or play the game. Here is the little Tinkerbell, the magic spinner. So this is neat in and of itself. So you get this, and it does work. There is a little bit of wear because it is that thicker, like pressed cardboard.
Yeah.
Yep, that they used. But that's still there, and she still works, and her graphics are great. So if you just wanted to tuck her up on a shelf, you could do that. This is what I love. They don't do this with board games today. You have a box within a box. So then you have this box, which holds a bunch of the little pieces inside of it. This box is in very good condition, minor wear. And again, everything just says Walt Disney Productions on it. Okay. I couldn't get like one of the board companies. Now, I don't know why we have a little issue here, but that's there. Thank you all for the bids. Right now we are in at 42 with Teresa. Let me open up this box. Again, it's basically just the rules in here, and then you have all your little, and they're almost like what? Isn't it Sorry that use these pieces?
Yeah, it kind of looks like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Sorry pieces. So you
Are
have
those wood? Jesus.
Yes, they are wood. Yep. So that, and I mean, I do believe this is the first generation of this game, and I do believe it's probably the mid 50s. That's my best guess because I couldn't find this version anywhere online. And here are your directions. So there's everything, and then those are your different characters that are going to be part of the game. And then, oh God, the board. This is frameable. So then, of course, the board has the same picture on the front. But this board is the island. Look at the island.
My gosh.
So I mean, gosh, like you guys could just frame this if you wanted to. So look at all the characters, and I'm going to get up as close here as I can. The board is in very good condition. There's a little waves to it here on the back. Probably from storage, you can see like the little bubbles, but it's not. Doesn't smell musty. It doesn't look like it's sustained any water damage. No issues like that. And again, base it off the measurements. It's about 15 inches this way. So we're looking at about 30 across. So I know, I Neverland. You got it. It's so good. So if you
and there actually is a mermaid in the mermaid lagoon.
There is. I mean, this, and if you look at the later versions, they're all kind of the same, but they're not as good as this first one. So here again is the board. Awesome. It is complete. So there's your board. Then here's the box that holds the pieces again. So you get that. So, I mean, you could just sit this all around different places. If you're a Disney lover, just use it as the core, or you could actually play it. There's the spinner, and then we'll hold the box up while we do the countdown. So we're in right now at 53 with Timmy. I wish this tear wasn't here, but that's the only negative, I think, about the whole game.
It's not like glaringly obvious unless you stare at it.
Right. No, you're right. And if you have it up on a shelf, it does display very well. Plus, you have the smaller box and you have all the other pieces. So, but that just remember that's there. So we're in at 53 with Timmy. We're looking for 54. We are doing just in case. So let's count this down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see Rose in with a just in case of 70. Thank you guys so much. I see Timmy in with a just in case of 78. Thank you guys so much. Again, I tried to look all over online, Googled it. I can find newer versions, but not this one. So with a just in case of 70, Timmy had a just in case of 78. It's coming to you, Timmy, for $71. All right, Amy. There you go. Thank you so much.
So Heidi, I don't know if that one is there. So there's an antique store in, I'm trying to think, Elkhart, Indiana, where one whole wall section of the store is just covered with vintage game boards.
Gotcha.
It looks so cool. Like I can imagine like, a game room just covered with vintage boards. It looks out. I'll have to check and see if they have the Peter Pan one the next time I go. $30, Jason.
All right. I'll get it up here, Amy.
All right. So I do have a couple handmade Valentine pieces up tonight. And this is the first one. So the base of this is actually a vintage bank. And you're the cat's pajamas. So cute little kitty dressed in the PJs. So cute. Playing with a ball of yarn. We love you. So I have applied a little vintage flocked and beaded heart down there at the base. And then perched in the center is a little miniature vintage Joseph Originals white cat. And she does have a little furry, fluffy tail. I'll show that to you around the back. And here's some more vintage flocked and beaded heart, a little spray, vintage millinery, vintage plastic, a little sparkly pink heart on a rhinestone. I have added the little tiny bow to the cat's ears. And here's the back side. So now you can see her little fluffy furry tail. So cute. And there's the back of the bank. Thank you for banking with us. And it does come from Indiana. And that's where I have signed it on the back. Measurement for this piece is 6.5 by 3 1/4. So that's the size there. You guys know Christmas is my favorite, but I love Valentine and Easter crafting just as much. So I'm very happy to be able to start making some of those things. So there will be more, you guys. This is not it. We have a few weeks. There will be more things coming. Okay. So Stacy's in at 55. Thank you so much. So is Metal Girl also. So we're looking for 56. I know I can't handle the tail either. The little floof, fluky tail is just so good. I love the Josephs. All right. Metal Girl's back in at 58. So we're looking for 59 or more. I'm going to count it down. Don't forget those just in cases if you're actively bidding. And don't wait to put them in because of the lag. All right. Stacy's in at 65. Lisa, I saw your 60 as well. Looking for 66 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end.
Oh my God. This can, Amy. This can.
I know. I can't.
It's the whole package. Like you did really. I mean, you do.
The only thing that I wanted to do was like try and find some little pajamas to put on the cat, but I didn't find them.
So good.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so I see at the end, Teresa had a 69. Stacy put in a just in case of 80. Metal Girl had a just in case of 70. But Peppermint Patty put in a just in case of 160. So Peppermint Patty is going to win it for 81. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
So good. So good, Amy. All right, guys, $6 choice. And I have some, I think these are 1940s and earlier, okay? They are the ones that have the, they are movable. They are the little, oh gosh, words are hard tonight. They're the little like animated ones. So you can move
Mechanical.
them. Yes, yes. What did you say, Amy?
Mechanical.
Mechanical, yes. And 2 of these have the little metal pin. So they're the little older ones. This one I think is a little newer out of the grouping. So they're going to start at $6 each. This one is one of my favorites. If you have a mermaid bathroom, you could use this to decorate it with. So $6 choice. And this one measures about 5.5 by 6 tall. So, and they are all used. So they are signed. So this one says, hey, quit crabbing. Be my Valentine. So she's this little girl in a little bathing suit. And if you move, you can see her eyes.
Look at the crab.
The crab is grabbing her. So I think this
Quit
is so
crabbing.
Ooh, quit grabbing me. So she is really cute and she's in very good condition with no issues. She has those curls for days. She has a little bow that actually, hold on, you can see the bow moves too. Yeah. So she gets so mad that someone's crabbing around that her little bow moves. So that's going to be your first choice. And they are signed on the back. So they are signed on the back. So that's your first one. Thank you, Timmy. I see you in at 6. This one is a little bit older. I believe this one's maybe 1930s. So this one, you can see it has the little metal joint on it or the little metal tab that holds it together. And this little guy is on his car. And let me show you how it moves first. So,
oh my gosh. I love the eye. I love when that they do the eye movements.
I do too. And this one, and they have the little pieces here that you could pop it out to use as a kickstand. So I don't usually do that because I don't want it to rip or tear, but you can use that as like the easel to kind of hold them up. And they are all signed, like I said, and this one says, along Lovers Speedway, I swiftly dart trying to win the race for your heart. So again, in some of these car ones, you don't see that often. It's like the little derby car, and that dog is just like, come on, buddy, let's go. Like, let's go, buddy. I'm steering this thing. Let's just go. So that's your second choice. This one is a little older. So this one also has the little metal rivet. Hello, that's the word I was looking for. And if you move the heart here, you can actually make her slide up and down the slide, which I love. So this one says, I like slides. I think they're fun, but I love you, my only one. Be my sweetheart. So she is so cute in that slide. And this one is probably just a little thicker gauge than any of the other ones. So this one measured about 5 by 5. 5 by 5. They are all signed. So 5 by 5. So we're looking for 12 or more. This one measures just about 5.5 by 6 3/4. So Lisa's in at 12. And then this one is your, it's kind of not your largest one. It's your second largest one. It's 5.5, coming in by 5.5 by 6. So, okay, we're going to do a countdown. Top bidder can pick 1, 2, or 3. This will be your first choice. This one will be your second choice, and the slide will be your third choice. So looking for 13 or more, let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I like to pretend she's down in Atlantic City. That's what I like to think. She's hanging down by the shore. The crabs are a little crazy down there. So this will be your third choice. That'll be your second choice. And this one will be your first choice. And yep, like I said, top bidder can take 1, 2, or 3. So there's our bid end. Thank you, Karen G, so much for being our bid ender. So Timmy, you get first choice. Let me know which one or ones you want. And at 14, this one would be number 1. And then the little guy on the car would be number 2. And then this one coming down the slide. Look at those cheeks.
I love her dress.
I do too. So cute, number 3. And I do love them that they're little realistic. All right, Timmy, got you for the crab girl. Absolutely. So Lisa, you're on deck at 12. So let me know if you wanted number 1 or number 2. And they would be $12 each. And these are the larger ones. And then we go back to Cheryl at 7. But Lisa, right now you got top bid at 12. So let me know if you wanted 1 or 2. Hello, Nan. How are you, Nan?
Hi, Nan.
Number 2, number 1. And if you pass, Lisa, that's okay. Just let me know if you wanted either of those. And then we'll be back at Cheryl with 6. So we're just waiting to see the lag here. Lisa, I got you. Lisa, you're picking number 1. Number 1 has already been chosen, Lisa. That was the crab one. So, Lisa, just let me know. This one's number 2, and this one is number 3. Timmy took the one with the crab. So this one, number 1, that one's already claimed by Timmy. So, Lisa, if you didn't want those, that's okay. But in the meantime, Cheryl, so we keep it moving. Cheryl, let me know if you wanted either of these at $6. I can watch the chat, but you're next at $6. Let me know if you wanted 2 or 3. And if you pass, we can bring them back during the recap. All right, Lisa, I got you for number 3. Thank you so much. So, Cheryl, this one remains at $6. If you're interested, just put yes, and I can watch the chat. And we'll keep it moving, Miss Amy.
All right, 38, Jason.
You got it.
Okay, I love these. I love these. They're so good. This video will be coming soon, where I found these guys. But oh my gosh, they're so cute. I had to get them because they need to be in somebody's Valentine's Day display because they're smitten kittens. How cute are they? So a boy and girl. So these are not dream pets. These are these are called treasure pets. They are still made in Japan, very reminiscent of Dream Pets by Dakin, but they're not. They're in excellent condition. I'm going to set them down. I'm going to show you each one. Okay, so first we have Mr. Cat. Okay, look at the expression is everything on the face. And his little tuft of hair coming out. Still has original whiskers. And then the bow tie that he's wearing is navy blue. And then some more fur on the tummy, stripes all the way around. These are in excellent shape too. There is wire in the tail, so you can kind of bend it and do what you want with it. All right. And I'll show you the tag so you can see that. So treasure pet, made in Japan there on both of them. And then the girl cat, also in really nice, she's happy. She's really happy. I love the whiskers. She also has little hair. She's got a little pearl necklace. I can't with this. Again, with the fur and really, really nice shape. She has maybe a touch of discoloration there on the back of the head, but really sometimes when I see these style of plushes, they're like holes and the sawdust is coming out. I definitely feel like they're sawdust stuffed. They're very hard stuffed, or they have floppy neck, something like that. But they're really, really nice condition. I'm going to put them back on the tray so I can give you the measurements. They do measure 8 inches tall. Okay, each about 8 inches tall, and they do date to the 60s. All right. So cute. I love them. All right. So I see Trendalin's in at 50. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 51 or more. I am going to count them down. I know the pearl necklace is just the icing on the cake there. All right. I love his expression. He's all about her. All right. We're going to count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Amie, if I was a stuffed cat, I want to be him. He is one sly puss.
He is.
He's good.
He's a dapper fellow.
Yeah. She's cute too. These are so awesome, Amie.
These are good. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Trendalin, I don't think you needed your just in case. All right. These are coming to you for 50. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Those are so great. So great. All right, guys, I'm going to switch gears a little bit. I'm going to head over to some pottery. So $14 if anybody's interested. This is a pottery company that I don't get to offer that much, nor do I see on a live. This is Morton's Pottery. So this is a piece of Morton's Pottery. I believe that this is from probably the 1930s, maybe 40s, but I do believe it's more on the deco side. And it is a heart Valentine in a non-traditional color.
Oh. Yeah.
It's just this gorgeous planter. Now, they did make this in other colors. So they did make one in pink. I don't know if they made one in red, but I did see a tan colored one. But I love this periwinkle blue. And you have this scroll work at the bottom and you have another heart. So it's in very good condition. This would be great to keep out all year round. It would be great to just use in your Valentine's Day decor. And of course, this is a time of the year to use your blues. They look so good with your reds and your pinks. And this comes from a company called Morton Pottery. It's a lot like Abington Pottery. They made a lot of different tiles and things like that. So it is a very hardy, thicker kind of pottery. So very clean on the inside. As you can see, I do think it was used. Here's what your base looks like. It is a little discolored, but it is a nice, heavy piece of pottery that's going to look great in your Valentine's Day decor. Thank you, Mike. I see you in at 14. Measurements, 5 inches tall. So it is 5 inches tall and it's about 4.5 inches across. So there's just maybe slight discoloration right here, but there's no chips or cracks. And then, of course, the way they painted this pottery, there is areas where it's a little thinner in the color and then a little thicker. But you could start with this one. I got you, Melissa, in at 15. And I don't know. I feel like I've seen a red one, but I can't verify it.
I know I've seen a white one.
Yes, and the pink one. I love the pink one. I'm with you, Karen. This color, especially for this time of the year, if you have just this one and you have like a red one, put it together. They're going to work well with each other. And it's a very nice color to even keep out all year round. So you can definitely use it here for Valentine's Day. And if you do collect blues or decorate with them, you could just let it out all year round. So no chips, no cracks, 5 inches tall, 4.5 inches across. And again, it was used, but there's no like real dirt or anything in it. And it's a very nice heavy. So you could weight this down with a nice floral display and not worry about it tipping over. But again, you can see the scroll work. We have another little heart popping out there at the bottom, and we're going to count it down. Again, Morton's Pottery, probably 1930s. Looking for 21 or more, and we're going to do a countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. If you have one of those card holders, one of those metal ones that is longer, you could put that in there and then have your Valentines, your paper Valentines popping out like a little bouquet. I've done that before. So thank you, Karen, for the bid end. It looks like it's going to Melissa for $21. Thank you so much, Melissa, and congratulations. And thank you all for the bids. All right, Amie.
All right, 18, Jason.
You got it.
All right. My favorite illustrator of all time. I have one of her older books tonight. So this is a Ruthie Newton. Mother Goose, Pictures and Rhymes. And this is one of the older ones. These were produced up for quite a while. This one does date to 1934. 1934, and it's in really, really nice condition. So this is the Mother Goose Picture and Rhymes, and it is a Whitman Publishing book. And I do have something special in my next round when I get to it, and I'll explain it. So it is the linen-like paper, so it does have kind of a texture. It was meant to mimic more like fabric than paper. There's just a very small little tear right there, okay? Otherwise, really nice condition. If you guys have not seen Ruthie Newton illustrations before, they're pretty fantastic. Okay, so a lot of her illustrations then went on to be made into toys, but she was most famous for being a children's book illustrator. And something else, which I'll show in my next round. A little Jack Horner there. Really, really nice. I love this style. I actually have a Ruthie Newton from the Kitties and Puppies book framed on my wall. Anytime I run across Ruthie Newton books, even if they're falling apart, I usually try and pick them up because they make really great framed artwork. Little Miss Muffet was one of my favorites, especially with the spider dressed in his suit and top hat. So cute.
I love these books, Amie, and you always find the best ones with the best graphics.
They're my favorite by far. There are pretty much the linen-like books are usually harder to find in good condition, but there's hardcover books as well that are much harder to find. I've only found 2 ever. Little Boy Blue is back here on the back cover. Super sweet. Measurement for this is, it's a good question. I didn't measure it. It's usually 13. Yeah, it's 13 by 9.5. All right, so that's the size there. Really, really cute cover graphic as well. All right, Mike's in at 30. Thank you so much. Looking for 31. I'm going to count it down. Don't forget those just in cases if you're bidding. And you guys, if you haven't went in and touched your 2x speed in your playback speed setting, definitely try and go back in and do that because of the lag that we have tonight. All right, looking for 31 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Just those colors. Did you just a freeze frame in time? Those colors and those graphics. So good.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Mike had the high bid at 30. Glowy Girl came in there with the just in case of 42. So for 31, Glowy, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so very much.
So good. All right, let me get myself queued up here. All right, guys, I have something sort of unique and interesting. I could find one example of this over on eBay, but that was it. So you're going to get both of these. These are marked 1960. And if you guys, I do know folks in our community do love nursery rhymes. So you're going to get both of these. I don't believe that they scream kiddie nursery rhymes. I think they're kind of adult nursery rhymes.
I love that pig.
I do too. I do too. And you're going to get both of these starting at $28. Now, gang, these are made of that thin plastic celluloid style. It's not celluloid. It's that, like, they used to call it like a blow form. You know, those light up Christmas? The vacuum form. Yep, yeah, the vacuum form. Or I've had it called blow form before, but the vacuum form, you're exactly right, Amy. That's exactly what it's called. It's a vacuum form. That's what these are. There's no major damage to these at all. Most minimal thing might be just a little separation right here on Mother Goose. Now, they are embossed on the back. So let's get into the nuts and berries of it. They are embossed here on the back, and they say 1960 on them. And the company, I wrote it down. It's Mechtronics. It's MECHTRONICS, Mechtronics Corporation, 1960. I couldn't find anything else that they made. Now, maybe they made Christmas pieces. I don't know, but I couldn't find any other similar pieces made by them. So you can see that it is three-dimensional. It is Mother Goose here, and she's in superb condition. And there's actually like this faux wood, if you can sort of see where they give it like this texture on it. So it is splitting here. Should I say splitting? It's just the cardboard is pulling away a little bit. Something's in this one. So I don't know if you can hear that, but I can't seem to figure out what it is. I feel like it was hung but with a tack at one time, and I feel like a tack fell in there. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like there's a little tack down inside. But here is Mother Goose. Both of these measure 11.5 inches tall by 8.5 across. So for something this thin, not to be completely crushed and disintegrated, blows my mind. So this is a nursery rhyme series they did. Now, my personal favorite, and I kind of feel like this is me heading to market. So he's one of the 3 little pigs. He's heading home from the market. He's got his little overalls on. Look at his daisy and his lapel. He's got his basket. Look how cheery he is with his little, what is that, like a little bowl hat they used to wear on the top of their head. So, and this one is blue. So the outside of this is blue. And again, it's part of that same series. And it's going to look hard to see, but you can faintly see the embossing right here on the back of the cardboard. So again, I'm looking. There's no major cracking, no major damage to this one. Up here in the corner, you can see the separation on Mother Goose. But she is pink and she's red and blue. Look at that face. And the bonnet.
I have not seen these, Jason. The vacuum form things usually are Christmas pieces that I see.
They are. And there is a set of these on eBay right now. And let's just say that they have them at a buy it now with a 1 in front of it, what they won for. So, and of course they're not sold, but folks can ask whatever they want, but they are over there and they're in about the same condition. But again, these are so good. The little pig never comes home from market. I know, Patty, don't. I'll lose sleep thinking about the story. So in my world, Patty, he never becomes a hot dog or anything. He is just a happy pig the rest of his days. So we're looking for 29 or more. Mike, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and count this down. If somebody was interested, please put in a bid. And you have to be an active bidder to use just in case. So 29 or more from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bid. And sometimes I like to live in a fantasy world, Patty. Just ask Amie next. Ask Tina next time. Or ask Amie. They both know me pretty well. I like to live in a fantasy world. So ask any of my friends or Tina. They'll definitely agree. So there's the bid end. Thank you so much. So Mike, they're heading on out to you in Pittsburgh, my friend. Congratulations. All right, Amie girl.
Okay. 14 choice, Jason.
You got it.
All right. So my last round, I had the Ruthie Newton book. And I'm not sure if any of you have ever known about this or seen this. I've never had the pleasure of finding any before. But I will tell you, these are Ruthie Newton illustrated Valentines. Okay. I have known about them. I've just never come across them. All right. So I have 2 tonight. Okay. And I'll explain the differences when I get to it. So this one is the little boy with the puppy, and his mechanical is the heart. And he reveals a little girl that's inside of the heart. So it's a broken heart Valentine. Oh, look, who's in my heart? My Valentine. So maybe it's not a broken heart. She's just hanging out in there. So cute. This one's made in the USA. Okay. It is not used or signed on the backside. Okay. This one dates to the 30s. And I'll tell you why in a second. All right. So the second one I have is the little girl. So check this out.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
That's so good.
All right. So Ruthie Newton actually was an illustrator for greeting cards and Valentines before she was a book illustrator. Little known fact. This one dates to 1929. It is signed on the back, and I'll show you what she does in a second. 1929. So this one, the earlier ones, the 20s Valentines are made in Germany. So if you're out and about and you're wondering, what do I have or how to recognize it? I don't know. Ruthie Newton illustrations stick out to me pretty easily. But this is an easier way to tell the earlier ones from the little bit later ones. You can kind of see there's a little bit different isn't the coding or maybe the style of the illustration is a little bit different. This one's from the 30s. This one's from the 20s. All right. So she just kind of rocks back and forth in her rocking chair, and her little dolly shoes are down there on the rug to my Valentine. So she's rocking her little baby there. This one does have a tiny little bend right here at the top of the chair. I did want to note that, but otherwise good condition. And it does have the easel on the back, so you can easily display that one. All right. So those are your choices. So of course, I would love to find more of these, and I always keep an eye out for them because if you're a Ruthie Newton fan, these are fun things to have in your collection. All right, so I see Timmy's in at 20. You guys are bidding on choice. Winner can take one or both, of course. So it's Ruthie Newton, Nan. Ruthie Newton, the same as the book illustrator, just much earlier than the book. All right, so we are going to count these down, looking for 23 or more on choice. Lisa just came in with a 22, so we're looking for 23 on choice. All right, I'm going to count these down: 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I think this one, if you happen to have the little black and white puppy squeak toy by Ruthie Newton, it would look super cute next to that. That's what I would do with it anyway. I wish I had one. I would have brought it.
You do so good at pairing the things up, Amy. I don't know. It's like witchcraft, how you do it.
Thank you. I like to find stuff that just wants to live together. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Lisa had a 25. Melissa had a just in case of 31. Timmy had a just in case of 33. So for 32, we'll call this one boy and this one girl just to make it easy. And if Timmy doesn't take both, Melissa will have second choice and I can just watch the chat. Thank you guys so much.
All right. And thank you so much, Karen G, for being our official mod and bid ender. Thank you, thank you, thank you. $12, and I have something very unique. Now, me and Tina were back and forth. We're not sure if this is a little child's purse or if it's a little evening, because it is feminine enough that if we think it could be a nice evening little satchel or little purse. We believe it's from the 1940s. It's in very good condition. Now, there's a little wrinkling to the handle, but for it to have all of its pearls, now there might be one little pearl that I didn't see missing, but I have to tell you that I don't think there's a sequin missing or a pearl missing. And then these right here, those are little sewn in details. So they're little details to make this pop. So if you guys love to maybe use these little style purses, and there is a condition issue, one of the little snaps is missing. So in here on the inside, this little snap, you can see there's a little bit of fraying right there, but that snap is missing, okay? But I don't think that's a deal breaker for the age of this. And then there is the top. So it's this cute little evening purse, or, you know, I know folks that like to decorate with these with their hats and all the different ladies' apparel, hang them on the wall, and it's just a cute, different, unique color with these diamond patterns. So again, we believe that it's 1940s into the very early 50s. It is the heavier little sequins, as you guys can see, and the pearls have like a pink sort of hue to them. And then the background is in this gorgeous butter yellow with like a chartreuse green and then like this almost cobalt blue style. And then it has the
It makes me think of like a little girl's purse like on Easter.
Yes, it does.
That's what it makes me think of.
It does. And I was thinking heading into this time of the season, especially since Easter's so early this year, this would just make a cute little gift, or you could decorate with it. It's just gorgeous. And it is an older piece. And for it to have all these sequins still intact, and most of all its pearls, they're all individually sewn in, you know, all those pieces. It's amazing. And the only issue is from storage. The handle does look like it's a little tethered, but it's not. It's just wrinkled. And there is just a little weathering to some of the threads. But in overall, for its age, it is in super good condition. It would be pretty on a vanity. You're exactly right, Karen. That's what I was thinking. So you could put it on a little easel and sit it there. And again, the inside is like a cotton. It is a cotton. It's not like a satin or silk. It is a cotton. And here is the older snap, as you can see. And then I just want to make sure you guys can see that here's where it snaps into. So it's an older metal snap. And then this one is the only one it's missing its counterpart. So, oh, and the inside, there is no label. I wish we had a label. I don't believe that it's a handmade. I believe that it is probably, produced, not mass produced, but professionally produced by a company. I don't think it's handmade. Patty, thank you for the 14. The measurements, I measured it holding the handle like this. So with the handle, it's about 8 inches by about 5. So it's about 8 by 5. And it's just this darling little purse. If you guys had like a larger doll, maybe you could use it as a doll purse. The only other issue that I can say is some of these right here are a little loose. So there is a little bit of loose sequins right there at the bottom, but I don't believe that any are missing. And if it is, I can't say that it is major. So, and again, they did sew all those pearls in, and those pearls have a light pink hue to them and that gorgeous, gorgeous baby blue. So in the diamond pattern. So let's go ahead and count it down. We got Patty in at 14. We're looking for 15 or more, and we are doing just in case for active bidders. So there you can see the handle. The handle just was not stored properly. So once you lay it out, it'll straighten out. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much, Collector at Heart. There might be a pearl missing in the center of these, because now as I look it over, it looks like they sewed pearls into the center of those. But it's so sporadic, I'm not sure. And I don't believe this is a homemade job either. So, but definitely prior to the mid 50s, leaning more toward that late 40s. If it was 30s or earlier, they probably would have been buttons. It could be even 30s. It's just so hard to tell. So we had a 15 with Collectors at Heart. Thank you so much. But Patty had a just in case of 27. So Patty, it's coming to you for $16. Thank you so much and congratulations. All right, Amy.
I have a very needy cat.
Right. So, buddy.
He wants pets now. All right, $40, Jason.
All right.
Okay. I found her in November, and I was very excited because I have only seen her in pictures. I've never, ever come across her in the wild before. So she is a little bit harder to find planter. I will say she does have a little bit of issue. That's why I'm starting her at $40. She has a much larger value than that. Relpo is who made her. They did make several other nursery rhyme planters in the same kind of style. All are very hard to find, very collectible. So I'll show you what is going on with her. So first of all, Relpo is signed on the bottom, and there is crazing present. Hopefully you can see that on the bottom. However, on the inside of the planter, deep crazing and staining. Okay, I do believe this was probably used as a planter. I did clean this. I have heard people have tried successfully getting some of that staining out with hydrogen peroxide. I have never tried it, so I can't really recommend it to you. But there are some Facebook groups for ceramics that have some pieces, if you have stained pieces, that have had success doing that. I have not tried it, so I don't really know. All right, so she does have applied spaghetti here on her dress. I don't note any missing chunks of spaghetti or anything funky with that. The wolf is in good condition. Really sweet face. Usually with this piece, I have seen the cold paint loss is really bad on her little hood. The only spots are right up here on the edging, and something is kind of cool. Although I don't know, there is, whoever hand painted it, a little brush hair came out of their brush, and it's captured, it's captured in time in her little hood there. All right. And the only other thing, there is a little deeper craze line right in here. Okay. So because the planter is used and the little bit of paint loss. She's not in perfect condition, but there's no chips on the little flowers that she's carrying in her little basket or anything like that. Really, really cute. All right, so she does date to the 60s. She measures 5.5 by 6. 5.5 by 6. And of course, I got something that matches that will be coming the next round. This is really cool too. So again, I was thinking things that go together, but I think Little Red Riding Hood goes pretty good for Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
I think she would look cute with some, right now at the dollar store, they have like little glittery heart, little picks. I think those would look really cute coming out of the back of her. All right, so I see Glam Hannah's in at 45. Thank you so much. We're looking for 46 or more. I am going to count her down so we can keep it moving. We still have quite a few rounds to get to, so let's count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. This is true, Lucinda. Slightly
Yeah, right. I love the expression on her face, Amy.
I know. She's got a really sweet painted face. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. Glamana had a 45, but Jan came in there with a just in case of 60. So Jan is going to take it for 46. Congratulations, Jan. Thank you so much.
It's a great piece. All right, guys. Excuse me. My next item is going to start at $30. Okay. This dresser set is very, very collectible. It is made by Fenton, and I have one of the little perfume bottles. So there are no condition issues to this piece. This is a piece of Fenton that is prior to 1970. The only thing I can say is that a little piece of flint got trapped in here. So this is older Fenton, so that did happen. And then there was a little piece that you could see on the inside of the casing, but the little piece of flint did get trapped right there. So Tammy, thank you so much. Melissa, Tammy, and then Melissa's in at 45. This is, the exact name of it is a Fenton Beaded Melon Perfume. It's part of their vanity set, and it is a little perfume bottle, and there's no damage to the lid. I love the daintiness of the piece. I love the lace work, the casing. There's that piece of flint. So it has two pieces of flint that's trapped. So when they put the stuff into the fire, into the kiln, sometimes little pieces of ash and soot do get trapped in the glass. That also helps us figure that this is probably an older piece of Fenton because it was more, you would find it more often in older glass than in newer glass. So measurements, and I measured it with the stopper in. The measurement comes in at 5.5 inches tall and about 3 inches across. So let me get up here close so you can see the yummy blueness of it. You can see the white coming through because it's cased, so it's all white on the inside. There's no issues to the lace work here at the top. Again, remember there's a piece of flint trapped in there, and then here on this side we have another piece of flint that is trapped. But it's prior to 1970. This is probably, I want to say from in some of my research, this is probably 50s. This is probably 50s Fenton at its best. And this was a very popular color by them. You can get all other pieces. You can get other perfumes. You can get taller ones, all kinds of accessories for the little vanity set. But doesn't it just look like a baby genie bottle? I mean, it doesn't even...
The stopper on that, I was just looking at it. That reminds me of the bulbs that you put in ceramic Christmas trees.
It does. It does.
It's gigantic.
It's a it's dainty, but you're right. It is a very large stopper, but it's very feminine. I think it has a very feminine look to it. It's going to look good on a shelf. It's going to look good on your vanity, and you can actually put it back to use too. So we are in with Lisa at 46. We are looking for 47 or more. Oh, before I count it down, they did make other colors. So you can get it in the pink, and I forget what other color it came in. But if you mix this with a pink and blue, like at the pink one, it'd look really good. 47 or more, and we are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's count this down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You're right, Lucinda. It's very sexy. And the exact pattern is it's the Fenton beaded melon perfume. You can get the melon vases to pair with this. I sold some last week during our sale. So they were Fenton loved this melon kind of bulbed kind of look, kind of tufted look. Thank you, Karen G, so much. So let's look. We have Lisa at 50. We have Melissa in with a just in case of 76. But Circle 7 Farms with a just in case of 85. It's coming to you for $77. Thank you guys so much for the bids. Thank you. And we'll get Amie back over here.
All right, $14, Jason.
Okay.
So hopefully this will transfer on screen because I think it's awesome. All right. I've never come across this book before. So, of course, I had to get it. It is unused, first of all. All right. So it's the built-up book of Little Red Riding Hood. So it's a pop-up scene book, and it's not been popped out. All right. It's a Samuel Lowe Publishing, does date to 1943. Okay. There was something on the back here. I will point it out to you. There's a little missing piece of the paper right under that Peter Pan looking guy up there at the top. All right. That's it though. All right. So when you open it up, it's got this really cool graphic, number one, of Little Red Riding Hood. And look at Granny up here in the corner. Hi, Jason. And there's a basket of goodies. Hi, Granny. And then the wolf and the huntsman down there. But I think that's cool. That was kind of, this page here was my inspiration of bringing these two together. I thought they looked really cool. But anyways, the book itself is awesome. They did a couple of these pop-up style books. So I'm not sure if you can tell. So there's perforations. So then you pop this scene out and the table becomes three-dimensional. And it kind of gives you directions on how to do it while you're going through the book. But there are these little, so she pops out. So it's kind of perforated in here. So it kind of pulls forward. It makes the room three-dimensional. I think it's really cool. I have never seen this before. So you can kind of tell a little bit better on the back side of the pages. And here's the instructions where it tells you how to fold it down. And then there's little tabs that you push through to make the scenes stay. All right. And then here's the wolf going through. Look at the cute little deer.
I love it.
At the bottom. So fun. There's the wolf in bed dressed up like Granny. And it does have, the story that goes along with it as well, besides the pop-outs. There's the pop-outs for those. I think this is cool. Somebody needs to pop this out because I would like to see what it looks like. I could only find a couple of these,
right.
And none of them had actually been punched out at all. So I think it would be really fun to sit down with your kids or your grandkids and actually punch out the scenes and see how it goes. The little kitchen scene there on the back, really fun. Measurement for this is 10 by 2, and it does date to 1943. All right, so I see Jan's in at 15. Thank you so much. Looking for 16 or more, I'm going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I know, Lucinda. I know.
Probably the same one that keeps all their receipts, keeps all their books, has the plastic on the sofa, perfect. Everything's in order, has the trays in their cupboards and things. And I'm here for all that. So I'm not hating on it. I'm here for it.
All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So there were two 19s at the end. Lisa had the first 19. So this is coming to Lisa. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
So good. And hello, Denise. Welcome. Hopefully you enjoy hopping on over here to Mother Tucker's and hanging out with me and Enamor Amie. And speaking of that, gang, please make sure you're subscribed to Amie. We made it very easy. The link to her YouTube channel is down in the description. If somebody's watching this on a replay, please head down there and follow her, follow me. Please leave a comment, maybe give us a thumbs up. All that interaction helps us grow our small businesses. So I'm going to stick with what I think is a perfume. Since I did my Fenton perfume, I have what I believe is an early piece of German porcelain, okay? Normally the German porcelain is stamped, okay? This one is not, but it has all the makings of an early perfume. It's either a perfume or during this era, during Prohibition, these little teeny tiny bottles were used as little undercover flasks that the women would have sitting around so that they could take a little nip. Don't believe this is it because this is very figural, okay? I do believe that this is a perfume, but I just wanted to put that out there. So it is this cute little cherub that would look great in your Valentine's Day decor. It's in very good condition. You can tell that the cork is older. The cork is original, and it is a little porcelain piece. And I do believe that this is probably early. And when I say early, it's probably hinging on antique. So the little cherub has the little bottle here, or the little milk bottle. Here is your base. And in my years of selling these pieces, I've never seen anything like this reproduced. So I do believe that this is an older piece of porcelain. I do believe it is a little cherub, and I do believe it's a little perfume. So $24 if anybody's interested. Again, it would look cute in your Valentine's Day decor. It measures about 3 inches tall, and it measures about 2.5 inches wide. I just think it is so cute. And then it has like you can tell it has the strap for its bow and arrow. At least that's what I believe I'm seeing. You know, you can see. And then it has kind of like its little cover.
I wonder if the bottle was meant to be like love potion.
Maybe it could be. I do like the way you're thinking. I like the way you're thinking there, Amy. And I don't want to pull the cork all the way out, but well, it's coming out. So it is an older cork. And I do believe it's its original cork. So there is the inside. There is no chips to it, and it does have its original gold around the top. So I do believe normally they're stamped, normally they're embossed Germany. It is, Robert. It is like a little champagne bottle. So maybe it's even like a little New Year's Eve cherub. I don't know, but I do know that some of these little ones, not like a little snuff jar, but some of these little ones were little undercover little bottles that folks would put a little, nip in and hide. But nonetheless, I don't know if it's a perfume. I have had this for a while. Done a lot of research on this. Thank you guys so much. Sorry, I clicked wrong. I couldn't find a version of this. But in all my years of selling this older porcelain, I do, like you guys know, like the pigs, the fair pigs and things like that.
Yeah.
It's that same kind of texture. It's that same kind of painting. And it just reads very early to me. So I do believe, in my best knowledge of this, I believe it's an early porcelain piece from Germany. I do believe it's probably 1920s, 1930s. That is my best understanding and my best belief. I couldn't find any other pictures of it to verify it, but I've sold enough of this style to feel confident in what I'm offering up. So she's only 3 inches tall. They're only 3 inches tall by about 2.5 across. And it's this cute little cherub. Come on, focus on the cherub, not me. And the detail on that is so good. And if this was a newer piece, it wouldn't have that great detail. Like those eyes are painted very symmetrically. It's done very well. You can just tell, and whoever wins this, when you feel it, you will know it, that it's an older piece of porcelain. So we're in at $29 with Patsy. Thank you so much. So we're looking for $30 or more on just this cute little decanter. Could be a perfume, could be a little Prohibition style bottle. Just cute nonetheless, all year round or for Valentine's Day. So we're counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end, and it did come out of an older estate. So the estate I purchased it from did have a lot of older German style pieces. So I just kept image searching, did everything I could on all the other platforms, checked a couple books. I just couldn't find it. You would think I could, but I didn't. So we're just waiting on that bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. So Patsy, you didn't need your just in case. It's coming to you. Let me scroll up for $29. Congratulations, Patsy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Amy.
All right, my last handmade piece for the evening. It's going to start at $40, Jason.
Okay.
All right, so here she is. I love her. I found her last year, and the made in Japan little Valentine felt things are very hard to find. So the only thing that I have done to her besides add the vintage cupcake pick into her hands is the bow. The little felt hearts and everything, that's original to her. That's how she came. She has her little made in Japan sticker there on the back side. She's got the white little fluffy fur hair. I love when they do the hair like that, and bright blue eyes. Look at her eyes and even blue eyelashes. I love that. She's in really nice condition. So I have added the bow to her hair. Again, that's a vintage cupcake pick, Be My Valentine. And of course, it's on a vintage Rustcraft spool of ribbon, bright pink ribbon in the satin pink, spun ball, a little vintage millinery flower, one of those flocked and beaded hearts, a little kitsch-tastic plastic flower for good measure, and a pink sparkly heart. So there she is. She is signed by the back right there. All right. And she measures 6 3/4 by 4.5. All right. So 6 3/4 tall. And then anything that's kind of hanging off is where I get the measurement for the width. And this was how she was. Her hands were just kind of kicked up like she's real fancy.
Amie, I think she's wearing go-go boots. They look like go-go boots.
She totally is wearing go-go boots.
I love it. I love it.
Right? She's
so good.
All about it. So I'm going to count her down. Teresa's in at 42. Thank you so much. I will be making more Valentine-y things. I have lots of things to make in the works. All right, you guys. So Stacy's in at 43. Melissa's in at 44. Thank you so much. I do have wreaths that are coming and dolls that are coming and more arrangements. So I'm working on all of those. The Valentine-y crafty bits have exploded already.
I love
Thankfully, I put the Christmas all away. So I'm ahead of the game this time. Usually everything's out all together and it's a hot mess. All right, we're going to count these down. Melissa's in at 44, looking for 45 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These boots were made for walking.
That's what I was thinking. That's
exactly what I was thinking. As soon as I read your comment, it's in my head.
Little Nancy Sinatra. It's exactly what I was hearing.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready, Boots?
Start walking.
Start walking. Yes. All right. There's the bid in from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. Stacy had the high bid at 45. Melissa came in there with a just in case of 76. So Melissa's going to win it for 46. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. You guys, thank you for being here. Again, I don't say that enough. Thank you guys just for joining us and hanging out with us on a Wednesday. We just appreciate your company, that you're here to have a good time with us. So thank you so much.
Agreed, Amie, 100%. All right, gang. $30 is my next start price for my next item, and it's my last piece of glass for the evening. And one of my favorite patterns by Fenton, and first of all, this is the console bowl. It is in the blue satin finish. It is not stamped Fenton on the bottom, so it's prior to 1972. It does have the Fenton label, but like I was saying, it's one of my most favorite patterns. It is the water lily. So it is the water lily. And this kind of, to me, looks like a little lily pad almost. And with this color, what I love is, thank you so much, Tammy. I see you're 50.
You might want to check and see if Tammy's lagging.
Agreed. Yes. Tammy, just make sure that, yep, just double check, Tammy. I will highlight you, but just say yes in the chat that you were bidding on the bowl and not Amy's handmade. So Tammy, just confirm that was a bid on the bowl. So I'll just keep explaining it. It is one of my favorite patterns, and it's one of my favorite. Okay, we got you, Tammy. And what I love about this bowl is that it's something you can leave out all year long, or you can just leave it out till spring. And it has all this great detail with all these water lilies. They made this in a couple different colorways. I've sold it in pink. The green does glow. This glows purple. Just glows the purple light if you put it on. So it does have its original Fenton label on it. But what I could see you using this for is a couple things. If you guys love your miniatures, okay, you could put some miniatures in there. You could have this out at Christmas time. I know it's lily pad, but you could put your little skaters in there. I also thought fill it with conversation hearts. How great would this look? Full with different candies this time of the year as your center bowl. It also makes a good stacking piece of glass. If you guys remember, last year we were selling you different pieces, different ideas. The way this one works is if you find the compote for this, you can sort of see the indent in there. The way it's molded, you could put the compote in it. Imagine if you found a pink one or you found the milk glass one, because last year I had both milk glass ones of these at the same time and was fortunate to find this blue one. It would just look so good like that. Plus, it looks good when it stands alone. So let me get in here and show you all the details that Fenton did. I think they did such a good mold with this. It is very dimensional, very 3D. Again, no chips, no cracks, no issues. Has its original Fenton label. It is not marked Fenton on the bottom, so it is prior to 1972. Let me give you a few measurements on this, and it is heavy. It is a heavy bowl, so if you want to use it, it should stay pretty planted wherever you put it. So it is about 8 inches wide. So tip to tip, we're coming in at 8 inches wide, and from the side, it's coming in just at about 3 inches tall. So I'll show you, it's a pretty dense piece of glass, but under black light, you can kind of see, if you watch over, you can see it pull some of the purple from the black light, but in a display, the whole piece will glow bright purple. So thank you all for the bids. We have Lisa in at 60. We're looking for 61 or more. No chips, no cracks, and it is water lily made by Fenton. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. $60, looking for 61, 8 inches. Plus, if you get that compote, pop that in there. It looks really good. It looks like a makeshift e-pern almost. I just love it. I love this pattern. If I had the room, I would be collecting this pattern myself. Probably one of my favorite by Fenton. So there's the bid end. Thank you guys for all the bids. Patty had a just in case of 72, but Lisa had a just in case of 75. So for 73, congratulations, Lisa. She's coming to you. She's going to look good with all your blue glass. Thank you guys so much for all the bids. All right.
No more junk drawer. I have a junk bowl. That's the way to class it up there, Patty.
I hear you, Patty. Yeah. I hear you, Patty.
All right. 16, Jason.
All right.
Okay. So if you were with us on Monday, I had the blonde version in the box. And tonight I have the kind of redhead version. So this is a Nancy Ann storybook doll. Dates to the 40s, 1940s. This is the Queen of Hearts, the same one I had on Monday, just the different hair color version. And I don't have the box for this one. All right. So she is number 157, Queen of Hearts, dressed in the polka dots. I love the little felt detailing that they put on these. Super sweet. She does have articulated arms and legs. And this one has, so sometimes these would come with the little paper tags that would have the number on their wrists. The one that I had Monday didn't have that present any longer, but there is a remnant of that still on her wrist. And sorry, girl, we're going to peek under your dress. She does have her bloomers and her shoes are in good shape. And the legs are articulated as well. So you can, I would be ginger with these. Don't be too harsh moving them around. But if you want her to sit, she can sit. But because she is bisque, she will stand as well. She's very flat-footed. If you do kind of spray the dress out a little bit, you can get these to stand as well. So these are the earlier Nancy Ann storybook dolls. Later on, they switched to doing hard plastic dolls, but very sweetly painted. I love the details on these dolls. They just get me. I don't know, something about them. I just think that they're super sweet. And there's so many of them. There's hundreds of different ones. There's little series that they put together. And she's from the storybook series. I don't know if I mentioned that on Monday, but she's from the storybook series. All right. She does measure 6¼ inches tall. All right. So I see, I do have a few more. I have a few more that will be coming up in upcoming sales, not necessarily Valentine related, but I do have some more kind of springy ones that will be coming. All right. So I see Mike's in at 25. Thank you so much. Looking for 26 or more. Welcome, Cam's Folly. Thank you for joining us tonight. All right. We're going to count her down. We still have a couple more rounds. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Again, Amy, that's that good color red for Valentine's Day. One of my favorite shades of it.
I like this color red with turquoise myself.
Yep.
Or icy blue. I think they both look good.
Good at Christmas. I love reds and blues at Christmas.
All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Mike had the high bid at 25. Glam Hannah came in with it just in case of 40. So for 26, Hannah, she's coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, gang, let me get myself over here. Excuse me. I have a piece of Hall pottery coming up. I have a piece of 1940s Hall pottery. This will match what I sold on Monday night. So it's the opposite of like the ombre effect of the one I sold Monday night. So in my research, this pattern is called the open rose pattern. So I did some research on this, and I don't know if it's because it normally sustains damage on these handles, but my God, is this a very collectible sculpt in Hall. So if you do a little bit of research on this, it's a very sought after sculpt. And the pattern name is Open Rose. So I'll show you very quickly. You have the pink one on this side, and then you have the yellow one on this side. There is some light scuffing. I tried to clean it the best I could. This piece was used, but that's just on the top. So maybe a little magic eraser could polish that off, but it doesn't really take away from it. So I think this would look good this time of the year because, again, we have the periwinkle blue that fades into like the butter creamy kind of color, and then we have the pink. So this is great to use this time of the year with this kind of color, the pink open rose, and then you can turn it around and you can use it with the yellow coming into Easter. So thank you so much, Tammy. I see you in at 20. This is the 4 3/4, and it is stamped with the older Hall insignia on the bottom. And then you can faintly see where it is the 4 3/4 inches, okay? Now, if I recall, and I don't think Bill's here to remind me, if it says 127, I think that means it could be like 127 different pieces they made of this. That might be wrong, but I know that means something, okay? And I know they made other versions of this.
I can't remember if that's Hall or Roseville with the numbering like that.
Maybe
one is the series, and then it tells how many pieces there is in the series. But I don't remember the order.
Yeah, I don't either at the moment. And 127, that would be a lot of pieces, Jason. Think that through before you say it. But I love the way the handle kind of repeats, kind of like a endless, like through the loop on each side, and then it kind of bands down on the bottom. I've never had this sculpt of Hall before, and it is a smaller one, so it's going to look good on your mantle. It's going to look good on a shelf. And again, it's called the Open Rose. There's no damage to it. And sometimes some of these extremities, for the 3D effect, they do get chips on them. There's no chips or issues that I can see. Roseville is the mold number and the height. Okay, William. Thank you. All right.
Good to know.
So again, we got the pink on one side. We have the yellow on the other. It measures. Hello, Dawn. So good to see you. Happy New Year. Hopefully you had a good holiday, Dawn. Good to see you. It is gorgeous. I love it. And what I love about Hall is it's always like a twofer. So if you like what you see on one side, that's great. But now you have the other color on the other side.
That would go good with the piece that you had Monday.
It would. And it's the opposite of the ombre. So the one I sold on Monday started with pink and went into the periwinkle. This one is in the reversed. So again, this measures just about 4 3/4. So it's a cute little nugget. Very deco looking, very, 30s into the 1940s kind of feel. And it is in the satin finish. It is in the satin finish. And it was used at one time. And there are just a few little scuffs up here. And even when you look at it this way, it sort of mimics an open flower, like an open flower look to it. So, Let's go ahead and do a countdown on it. Right now, Tammy's in at 20. We're looking for 21 or more. No chips, no cracks. And we are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid. And I'm falling in love with the Hall pottery. My eye catches it every time I see it. It's going to be hard not to collect some of this and put it into the Easter decor because this looks good this time of the
Good
year.
Easter colors, yeah.
It is. It is. Hello, Mary. Good to see you. Tammy, you didn't need your just in case. It's yours for $20. Thank you so much and congratulations. All right, Amy.
All right, 14, Jason.
You got it.
All right, my brooch hanky. I can't use bundle because Bill's pretty much trademarked that. I don't know what we're going to call it, but we'll figure that out. I don't want to get in trouble with Bill, of course. All right, so here is the pairing that we have tonight. Of course, another Valentine one. So you get the awesome Valentine hanky. Besides greeting cards, you guys, I'm hanky girl. I got so many hankies. So I'm glad to be able to pass some of them on to you. So the brooch that you're getting tonight is really cool. So it's a very early celluloid pink deer. I wish it would come in focus so that you could see the detailing on it. Come on, camera. It just doesn't want to focus. Probably because it's the same color as my hand. So hopefully it will come in. So it's sculpted celluloid, and it's a sweet little pink deer covered with polka dots. I wish it would focus because it has little flowers around the neck. Let me try something else here. Back of the Valentine. We can work.
There, you're getting it.
No, not quite. It wants to focus on Miss Priss in the background. I see.
It's narrowing in on the ears. It wants to.
Usually it's not this hard of a struggle bus.
These cameras can be hateful, Amy.
But it's really giving me a runaround tonight. Let's see.
It wants to show the bunny's ears behind you, I think.
The big bunny ears. Yeah, I know. I can get more channels on the TV with those ears right there. You know that,
I believe you can.
Anyway, it's just not going to focus. It doesn't want to, but maybe if I slowly bring it in, it will. Then you can see. Oh, I almost had it. Oh, you almost had it. It's just not. There it is. Yay!
There you go.
Okay.
You have it.
Now
you got it.
So there's faint little white painted details on the spots and little flowers that go around them on the back. Now, the clasp on the back is a very early C clasp. All right. And I'm going to give you like the really early clasps there. The pin extends way past, and I measured it. It's a good 1/2 inch past the clasp there. So it's a very early C clasp, and it is molded into the celluloid, and you kind of have to push it down and then in to the clasp. Hopefully you can see that. It looks more like an alligator mouth to me, but it's a very early C clasp, actually molded into the plastic. But yeah, the pin extends way past the clasp, so be very careful. Don't impale yourself with the vintage brooches. All right, so the brooch itself measures 1.5 by 2 1/4. Okay, and it is baby pink. Really, really cute. All right, so Jan's in at 16. Thank you so much. Sorry, you guys, it took so long trying to get that darn thing to focus. It just didn't want to. All right, we're going to count this down. Oh, it's nice and focused now. All right, we're going to count this down looking for 17 or more. You are getting the brooch and the hanky. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
That deer is just so good.
There's also lamb ones like this, and horses that I could find in the early celluloid. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Melissa had a 17. Jan came in there with a just in case of 40. So Jan's going to take it for 18. Congratulations, Jan. Thank you so much.
All right, gang. I have a book here this evening. It's going to start at $12. It is from 1934, and there is a little bit of wear to the cover, okay? But it's a Rand McNally published book, and it is in very good condition. It has, the inside is pretty much flawless, but the outside cover does have a little bit of wear to it, as you can see, but it is a very whimsical, very Art Nouveau kind of front.
This is a great illustrated book.
It is. It is. It is. And again, this is the 34 version. So this one was printed in 1934. This is, like I said, a Rand McNally book, and it is a Child's Garden of Verses, Robert Louis Stevenson, and it's a good read. It's a very, very good read. So Tammy, thank you. I see you in at 12. Before we get in, I have a couple pages I want to show you. It's about 8 inches this way and about 5.5 that way. So it's about 8 by 5.5. That's the easiest way to tell you the measurements on it. So the spine of the book is in very good condition. It doesn't really look like it's separating. No issues there. It just looks like it has been used and read. So again, inside is very good. Like Amie said, the illustrations on the inside are really, really good. So here's some of the illustrations, but there were a couple of the poems that I do want to show you. And this one is my favorite. So we'll show you, let's take the paper out. Let me show you the illustrations right there. Look at the little baby praying. And then the two children down here by the shore. This one, of course, me loving the shore is my personal favorite. This one is at the seaside. When I was down beside the sea, a wooden spade they gave me to dig the sandy shore. My holes were empty like a cup. In every hole the sea came up till it came up and up no more. Just love it. I just love that. And look at those graphics. I'm sorry, the illustrations. Those cute little kids. And you can tell when these illustrations were made, they're very 1920s and earlier kind of illustrations. So you can it's just that good. This one here, we have the private story. And of course, Amie, I think we love ourselves a little pixie. I guess it'd be a little pixie butterfly, or is it just a little butterfly, little whimsical butterfly boy, I guess, with a little lily pad there. And then this one I love. This one is probably one of my favorite illustrations in the whole book. Look at the little fella there. Look at his knobby little knees. He's got the little knobby knees. He's got the big old top hat. And this one is looking forward. When I am grown to the man's estate, I shall be very proud and great and tell the other girls and boys not to meddle with my toys. Like, I love that. I just love that. And he's wearing got that dapper top hat, and he's got the cane putting on the Ritz. Look at the belly on this little fella. Like, him's just a cute little guy right there. And Amie's right. The illustrations on the inside of this are just incredible. So I don't want to hurt the spine of the book. Let me show you this one. And again, this one is from 1934. So it's 1934, and it is a Rand McNally book. So it is. You're right, Karen. So this one measures, one more time, the measurements on it, it's roughly about 8 by 5.5. So we're looking for 16 or more. Just remember, gang, there is a little bit of wear to the cover. Look at all those flowers. I'm pretty sure, those are all, they're flowers. What kind of flower are they? They're the bells.
Foxglove?
I think, but aren't they the ones with the little bells on them? Oh gosh. Okay.
I think it's foxglove.
Okay.
I don't think it's morning glories because those are big and have big petals.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
I'm far from
the garden guy.
I'm far from the gardener in the group. So, all right, Karen agrees. So they got to be. So, all right, let's count it down. So we're looking for 16 or more, gang. If anybody's interested, please put in a bid. And we are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. And 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Brian, I didn't know that. And he said that most of the poems, they were written by him as he was very sick as a child. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Oh, hollyhocks, Don.
Thank you.
Yeah, you might be into that.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So Cheryl, you came in there with a just in case of 21, and the last highest bid was 15. So congratulations, Cheryl. It's coming to you for $16. All right, Miss Amie.
All right, $12, Jason.
You got it.
All right. I love me some George Horner candy tins. And I had not seen this one. I've never run across it in the wild before. Now it does have some wear to it. But I had to get it because I hadn't seen it before.
Good.
This does date to the 40s. Okay. And it does have, it's usually typical for the backs of these to look this way. Just what they were stored and scuffed and whatever, with the back. But there is a little wear to the lid. I will say there's a little bit of wear. Most of it is right up here on the roof line. You can kind of see that right there. There's a little bit of rusting that is starting, but I couldn't leave it behind. I loved it so much. And the fact that the lady in the front, so it's a cuckoo clock. If you're not seeing it, it's a cuckoo clock, rain or fine. And that's kind of the imagery that they were going for, with the little birdie popping out at the top. But I liked that she was dressed, her dress was covered with hearts. So I thought that it would be cute for Valentine's Day. It is a made in England tin. I can't show you the embossing well, there's a little bit remnant of the sticker here on the side that says George Horner Candies on the side. But like I said, it does have some wear. I couldn't get the lid off. I didn't try and pry it. I didn't try and get it off of there because I didn't want to bend it or anything like that. So I just left it as is. Now, the cool thing about the George Horner candy tins, I have talked about this before, they're flat on the bottom. So it can stand on its own, pop it into like the back of a shelf or in a display or something like that. I think it would be cute, really surrounded by, Valentines that kind of are in the same kind of style. I think would be really, really cute. So measurement for this is 4 3/4 by 6 1/4. So that's the sizing there. You can faintly see on the side made in England as well. It's a little worn, but I had to get it. It was cool. Hey, Stacy, good to see you. Happy New Year. All right, so we're going to count this down. Robin's in at 18, looking for 19 or more. I'm going to count it down. Oh, hey, Sandra, I just saw you pop in too. All right, we're going to count this down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Remember the one from Pittsburgh, Amie? I couldn't get that one off, that lid off to save my life either.
But look how cute, they look cute with the Valentines. All right. I see Lucinda was at 21. Lisa, I saw you're 20. And Glam Hannah put in a just in case of 25 right before Karen's bid end. So Glam Hannah's going to take it for 22. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Great score. All right, guys, I'm going to get myself over here. I have another round of choice on some mechanical Valentines, and they're going to be $5 each, okay? And they're all part of the same series. So they're mechanical. I'll quickly show them to you, but they're all part of the same little series, and they're all this little boy and girl doing little activities, okay? They measure about 4 by 4. So they measure about 4 by 4, and they are stamped made in the USA. So again, they are mechanical. So we have the little boy and girl. They're on the swing here, and it is, the die cut heart, $5 choice. Oh, and they are all signed. They are all signed in the back. So this one says, now swing in line and be my Valentine. So I just think these are so cute.
I love the mechanical ones.
I do too. And I honestly, here in Pennsylvania, I don't find a ton of mechanical ones. So I was just excited to find a few that I did. So this will be your first choice at 5, and they're in very good, clean condition. And these would be good to pop into a flower frog. So I have that one. And then I have the one, they're on skates. Look at these little youngsters. Gosh. I mean, look at these skates. So let me get them in. Come on, kids, get in line here. It's your time to shine. So they do work. So they do move in skates, okay. Robin. I see you in at 5. And this one says, be a good skate and say you'll be my Valentine. So there I have them moved so you can pretty much read it all. It's kind of, what is it, like the Dick and Tom and Dick and Sally? Like the Dick. What, what, Amy?
Dick and Jane.
Yeah, Dick and Jane. That's it. So they're kind of like the little Dick and Jane kids almost. That's what I thought. And then this one is from Donald Schweitzer, and it's to Reba Chronister, I think. I can barely read the kid's handwriting. Can you make that out?
Yeah, Chronister.
I guess.
I've not heard that one before.
But good old Donald, he wanted to give that one. And this is funny because they're all to Reba. They're all to Reba. So all the boys must have really liked Reba because Reba got all these little cards. So then we have one that's a seesaw. Whoop, the kids are drunk. So we got the seesaw with the little, he's an angry little cherub. He's a little sassy, little angry little fella right there. So
probably angry because he doesn't have any pants on.
Yeah, it's cold too. It's cold. You can tell it's cold. So and this one says, "Quit seesawing back and forth. Be my Valentine." So this one has a little bend in it. So I think the way it was stored, but that's an angry little naked little Cupid right there. So again, it will be on choice. Come on, guys. Fall in line. So it's on choice. They're all the same series and they are mechanical. So they're 4x4. So this one will be your third choice, the seesaw. The skate one will be your second choice. And then the first choice will be the swing one. And again, I thought all three of them would look really neat together if you guys use those little picks, that hold the cards, or just put them in some of your flower frogs. So I see you in at 5, Robin. We're looking for 6. Let's go ahead and count them down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We got Berkeley girl Katie. We got Katie in at 10. So we're looking.
Wonder if those were Reba McEntire's Valentine's.
I don't know. It's funny you say that because Reba was not a very popular. I don't think Reba was not in this era of the cards. That Reba would have been more a 60s name, I think. So there's the bid end. So Robin, you get first choice. You can take a variation or you can take all 3. This one is number 1 on the swing. Number 2 is the skate. Number 3 is the little seesaw kids. So you can take 1, 2, or 3. Yep. So Robin, you got choice. This one was number 3. This one was number 2. And that one was number 1. And it is a variation of all the little kids together. They all have different hair. That's a blonde, and he's I guess he's like a brunette. Okay, so you wanted 1. So I got you for swing, and I got you for number 3, which is the naked little Cupid. So they are yours. So Katie, let me know. Oh, the skate one. That one was my favorite. So Katie, let me know if you're interested in the skate one at your bid of 10. Maybe it was. If not, we can bring it back in the recap. But you have choice on the skate one. Katie, all you have to do is say yes, and that one could be yours for $10.
She wanted the skate.
Oh my God, I love it when that works out.
Yay.
All right, guys, congratulations. All right, Amy girl.
Now I have Reba McEntire stuff.
Me too. I keep singing fancy.
Okay, I won't sing. All right, $20. This is our last round, you guys.
Yep.
We're ending with Bambi tonight. I have this in my personal collection already, so I didn't need 2. But it's the I did find them the same time as I found Tinkerbell with the box. Bambi did not have the box present, and no damage, excellent condition. Again, made by UCGC Japan, does date to the 60s. They actually made another version of the same. It's just standing instead of kneeling, looking at the butterfly. But both of them have the butterfly on the tail. But how cute is that face? It's so cute. I do have some Bambi Valentines in my collection. So usually that's what I ended up doing, is do a little Valentine display with all those guys. Looking back at the little green and blue polka dotted butterfly on the tail, no damage, no chips, really, really nice condition. Same markings as Tinkerbell on the bottom. Measurement for Bambi is 4 1/4 by 3. 4¼ by 3. Not a very large figurine, pretty small. Could easily tuck in somewhere. Really cute. Of course, this would look really cute into the springtime, into Easter as well, when the butterflies start coming back out. Timmy, I see you're 28. Thank you so much. Looking for 29 or more. I am going to count it down. Jason still has one more thing to go to, and then we are going to get to your guys' fantastic finds for the week. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
I love the glaze on this, Amy.
I know, really, really nice. Yes, all the paint is glazed on these, so you don't have to worry about any paint loss.
So darling and innocent. The face is so innocent.
All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so at the end there, we did have some just in cases in play. Mary Beth had a just in case at 34. Timmy had a just in case at 35. Sandra D came in there with a just in case of 44. So Sandra D is going to take it for 36. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And Karen G, thank you so much for being our official mod and
thank
bid
you, Karen.
ender. We appreciate you and Gavin so much.
And
My
thank
last
you, Holly,
item,
as well.
yes, thank you so much, Holly. $12, you're getting the whole gang. You're getting the whole gang for $12. I can't think of a Valentine's Day display if you don't have it. And this center one is not, Queso agrees. The center one, the center one is probably going to fall. So, but I want to show them to you together. So you're going to get the whole gang for $12, little naked cuties. Yep, $12 for all three of them. And the center one is actually the Valentine's Day one. Now, he has little paper hearts on his hand. Now, there is a little bit of wear to the hearts, okay? But this would have been your little Valentine's Day Cupid. And they, like I said, they're the little hearts on there. So, Glowy Girl, thank you so much. And he's a squishy one. He's a squishy little little Cupid guy. And he is the one that's marked on the bottom. And I think I made it out that it said it was made in Korea. So he is a 1960s little Cupid, if I know from when Korea. I think Korea was like late 60s, early 70s. So he's probably the earliest one in the gang. And he measures about 4.5 inches tall. And again, you're getting all three of these. At least I see it at 18. Then you're getting Mr. Laid Back Cupid, who's just sitting there. And
That's
I love
my kind of Cupid right there.
Yep. And I
think
these they're so cute putting Cupids in your Valentine's Day decor. So, and he has a little squeak hole, but they're not squeakers. And I couldn't see any embossing on him, but they're probably 1980s and older. So, and he measures about 4.5 across, Good airbrushing details for the hair. Of course, we have some blue eyeliner. And then we have little buttony air, little naked baby Cupid right here. Now, I can't see any wings on him, but he's got all the makings of a little Cupid. And there's a little split in the bottom on him, but it doesn't show from the top. So he still displays really, really well. And he comes in just at about 2.5 inches tall. So you're getting all three of these. We're in at 21 right now with Robin. We are in at 22 with Timmy. And we'll just show them to you again. The paint's in really good condition. Maybe a little discoloration there on the leg. Little baby nugget right there. And then you're going to get this one. Mr. Loungin, sleeping on the job, Cupid. He's coming. And then the little Valentine's Day one. Now, some of the heart on the one hand is a little worn, but the fact that they're still there, and from a distance, you can kind of still make out that they're hearts. So Lisa's in at 23. We're looking for 24 or more, and I don't think the center guy is going to stay standing, but I'll show them to you as we count down. 24 or more, and we are doing just in case. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I found them together. I kind of want to keep them together. So they're just so cute. Timmy's in at 24, looking for 25 or more. And you got yourself an instant collection of Cupids. The cute little ones, and they're easy to clean. Just wipe them off. Lisa's got a 25. Robin's got a just in case right before that bid ends. So for $26, Robin, congratulations. They're all three coming to you. All right. Amie, I don't think we have a recap, do
No,
we?
we don't. We don't. Thank you guys so much. So if you have not already, especially if you're a new buyer, I do have 2 new buyers tonight. Please make sure and email us your information tonight. If you can, please. We need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. Or if you need to check out as a guest, please make sure and send that information. Or if it's been a while, we never mind the extra email in our inbox either. All right. Thank you guys so much. So now we're going to be moving into our community share, and we have 2 tonight. So I can't wait to see those.
We do. And again, Karen G, thank you so much. Holly, if you're still here, thank you. And let me put up the email. We're running a little low in some of the things we have. I was asking Tina tonight. She says we have about enough for 3 weeks. So if you guys want to share some of your fantastic finds, please email us. Me and Amie do have access to this email. It is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. It is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. And we encourage you guys to send us whatever you feel is a fantastic find. If it's something you found at the thrift store, something you bought from another reseller, something you created, something that you inherited, maybe a Valentine's Day decor, Easter decor, St. Patrick's Day, anything, just please make sure you include your name, who you are, and what the photo is, so we can always make sure to describe it. So before we get into, we have Metal Girl, and we also have Brian. I want to share a fantastic find with everybody that Tina found this week, and it's kind of like a preview for Monday night sale. So if you guys know that Halloween is hard to find, okay, Halloween postcards are hard to find. It's even harder to find when it crosses over into another holiday. So Tina was fortunate enough to find an early witch Halloween Valentine's Day card. Okay, it's Valentine's Day post.
So cool.
Now we do have a little missing right there on the tip, but this is original, and it is made by the Gibson Art Company. Okay.
Wow.
Amie, you're my go-to for postcards. Have you ever seen one of these?
I have not. That is fantastic. I mean, I've seen like not that old postcard, but Valentine's and Halloween style, but I've not seen that crossover in a postcard.
And it is unused. So it is unused. And this will be available Monday night during Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday. So if you guys are into the Halloween, if you're into witches, look at the bats.
That's fantastic.
I love that they have the bats in there, all of it. It is just a gorgeous crossover piece. So if you guys are interested in it, please come on over and see me and Bill Monday night. Cool. That will be available. And if it doesn't sell, I don't know. That might be a keeper. I mean, that's a really good one. But it will be available Monday night.
Sandra wants you to read it.
Okay. It says, twine, twine, and intertwine. Let my love be wholly mine. If your heart be kind and true, deeper grow your rose's hue.
Followed by a witch cackle.
Yes. As she's flying. And I love the detail on the roses.
That's good.
They did some great details. I mean, if you guys are into the unique, if you guys are into the postcards, if you're into the Halloween, this is...
Well, now I'm going to be looking for a good find, Tina. Like,
yes.
I wouldn't be able to leave without that either. I wouldn't.
We had a ephemera fella in my store for years, and I used to see a lot of postcards that he would sell. I've never seen anything. I got to tell you, I think that's an epic postcard. I think that's one of those holy grail postcards. If you guys are into the Halloween,
I'm hoping to see my postcard guy next weekend.
Okay.
I'll have to ask him if he's ever seen anything like that, or he has anything like that. I'd be interested to know.
Please do, because I mean, we find the kind of crossover. I mean, I've seen some Halloween with Christmas. Haven't we seen like a Christmas Halloween?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I never saw like a Valentine's or anything else. So that'll be available Monday. So come over and see us. So now we're going to share with you Metal Girl's fantastic finds. Let me get it queued up here. Okay, all right here. So let me get this all queued up here. So Brenda sent us some pictures. So I don't have the real details from Tina. We're just going to go with it, Amie, and see what she sent us. So,
oh, how cute!
Tina said that we would have no problem talking about her pictures tonight, and I now know why. Because it screams Amie and Jason. So what do you think there, Miss Amie?
Well, I recognize some things
I do
for
too.
sure. I
do.
do. I recognize the NAPCO girl angel planter and the girly candles and the hard plastic deer and the NAPCO Santa train.
Uh-huh.
And I think the snowman.
Look how good.
It's good.
I mean, it looks so good. And then she even used the riser for the girl head vase. I mean, it looks really, really good. And then you can see up in the other corner there, I think that's Indiana glass, the covered compote that she has. I think,
There's
or
two
somebody.
of them.
Yep. Looks really good. So let's go on to the next picture from Metal Girl. Oh my God, look at those. So boho. I love the mixture. Look at those angels.
I love the big pink one.
I do too. I've never seen a pink one like that. No, that looks good. Looks good. And
I recognize the little angel music box. This is fun. I love to see what you guys do with the stuff that you get from us. It's really fun.
And I see some push pin ornaments back there. Looking good. And we got a third one for Metal Girl. I love.
Look at all the angels.
I know. And I love the wise men. These are my favorite style of wise men outside of the Holt Howard ones. These are my second favorite wise men. This is a good display. You did a great job, Brenda.
I love it, Brenda. I love it.
It looks really, really good.
She said 90% of what you see was purchased from resellers over the years. Very cool. I love that.
Thank you so much, Brenda. And happy holidays, everybody. And you guys can always feel free to still send in Christmas pictures because I don't think me and Amie ever want Christmas to end. So
no, you can send it at Easter if you want. That's fine.
Yes, you can. All right. We don't discriminate when it comes to the holidays either because we love a good Valentine's display and an Easter and everything. Even a President's Day. Even if you do a President's Day display. So, all right. Now we got our friend Brian from New England area. I can't wait, guys. It's a picture of his Christmas tree. So here it comes. Look at that.
Oh,
gorgeous.
I love it.
And I'm sorry, we can only get in so close. So if you guys are on your devices and you can zoom in, you could zoom in and see it a little bit closer. But I got to tell you, that tree has good symmetry. It's good. Like the way it's decorated, it's just like, yeah, that is my kind of tree. My kind of tree. Looking good. I'm trying to make out some of the ornaments. I see the little car on there. I love the base. Do you see the base that the tree
I was looking at that. The I forget what those are called. It's not a skirt. I can't. They're called something else that go around the base of the tree.
Well, it's a gorgeous looking tree.
I like it.
I even love.
You want to come decorate my tree, Brian?
That's a good tree, Brian. You did a great job, Brian. And thank you so much for sending in the photos. So again, guys, I'm going to show you. What is it, Amie? That's it. It's a collar.
Collar, yeah.
All right, guys. So
Those
please.
vintage Hallmark ornaments, Brian said.
Is that what they are? Hold on a minute here. Okay, because then I remember Brian said he worked for Hallmark. Remember when he helped identify? Okay, they are. All right.
Very cool, Brian.
I'll tell you what. Some of those Hallmark ornaments, they can go for some serious money, and they're serious collectors when it comes to the Hallmark. I mean, when they come in my store and they're looking for a specific one, they are looking for a specific one to add to the collection. So, all right, guys, here's the email one more time. So please send us anything that you think is a fantastic find. Send it to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com, and we will definitely get you in the queue. We kind of do a first come, first serve, or if it pertains to the holiday or the time, sometimes we do move a few around, but we definitely do our best to do a first come, first serve. So please send those emails over to us. We would love to let you take over the YouTube for a little bit and share your finds. Guys, please, thank you so much. Please make sure you're subscribed to Enamor Amie's channel. Please make sure you're subscribed to mine. I'm not too far away soon from hitting the 3,000 mark. So
that's exciting.
I know. I can't even imagine. So please, if you're not subscribed, please do. And I just want to personally take a moment and thank everybody for all the encouragement on the videos that I've done. As you know, I hosted for a while. The live sales, Amie has done content. She's hosted live sales. Tina did our content. I started doing it. So having fun with it, guys. So hoping to drop another one in the next day or so. So please always comment on those. Let me know what you guys think of them. I'm still trying to get my footing. So thank you guys so much. So, and Amie, anything that I'm missing? I don't know that I'm missing anything. Yes.
Yeah,
when are you going to be back? When are you going to be back?
When am I going to be back?
Yes.
Well, I'll be back next Wednesday for Fantastic Finds here at 8 o'clock. Lisa Stoll, heading to Allen, Michigan area. Which antique mall to hit first? Send me an email and I can tell you details. Because I know which ones to send you to and what order to send you in. So yeah, just send me an email and then I'll write it back to you instead of going over it because it might be lengthy. So
all right. And then we're having the Valentinos. Okay, gang. The Valentinos are going to be over on Instagram this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's Garden Guy Bill. And it is John of Everyday Holiday Displays. It is Brian of Mid-Century Mister. And gang, make sure you're following all of them over on Instagram. Make sure you're following Amie. Please follow me over on Instagram. I'm almost near, here I go, toot my horn. I'm near 5,000 over there. So please, I'm close to 2 milestones. Please, if I could hit them, it would be awesome. So that's this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then Monday, I'll be back here for Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern with my friend Bill, Garden Guy Bill. And we have some fun stuff like the postcard and some really neat things in store for you. So, guys, till then, please, we hope we got you through the middle of the week. We'll see you back here next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh, and make sure you watch every Sunday. Amie drops her video every single Sunday. Yep. Please make sure you hit the notification bell when you follow her so you can watch her videos. They're very, very fun. She does great shop with me. So make sure you're watching for that this Sunday. So, gang, with that said, have a very pleasant week. Have an awesome weekend. Maybe I'll see you Friday, and we'll see you back here Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. So thank you guys so much.
Thank
Amie,
you guys. Good
have
night.
a good one. Good night, everybody.